Money work. El mundo quiere dinero. Money work. Se arregla con dinero. Money work. Si me quiero educar, dormir en algún lugar, un lugar para trabajar, y si no hay para emigrar. Todo money, money, todo el dinero. Solo un par de gente se lleva el botín entero. Funny, funny, pasa verdadero. Si tienen lo verde siempre llegará primero. Pero llegaremos antes o después. Solo a lo suyo, que Dios todo lo ve. Que por más que tarde lo veré caer. Somos más lo bueno y tenemos fe. El dinero ya lo veré. No vendo mi alma, lo lograré. Seré el más grande, no olvidaré de dónde vengo ni cómo voy. Money work. El mundo quiere dinero. Money work. Se arregla con dinero. Money work. Yo digo las cosas como son. No quiero ninguna aceptación. Tampoco vengo a pedir perdón porque mis sentimientos se volvieron la canción. Yeah. No me vale mucho como tú me ves. Sabes, tú me llegas solo a los pies. Para mí ser grande es un interés. Ser un buen humano para mí es un deber. El dinero ya lo veré. No vendo mi alma, lo lograré. Seré el más grande, no olvidaré de dónde vengo ni cómo voy. Money work. Yeah. El mundo quiere dinero. Yeah. Money work. Se arregla con dinero. Money work. Corazón de corazón.
What's going on, people? Music's still playing, but we back on a Wednesday evening. Hope y'all doing good. Before we get started, I can't have the struggle stream. Press 1 if you can hear me. Let go, y'all. What's going on, people? It's that dude named Dave. I'm back on a Wednesday evening, guys. How y'all doing? We are back. We back in the building. We back live. We doing it back evening. I'm back on my regular work schedule again. The holiday's over. No more Juneteenth. No more Father's Day. We back to our regular scheduled program. We back to the grind. We back to work. We got to do what we got to do. So that means I'm back to the evening schedule again, unless I take a day off and then we back to the daytime spot. Yo, we here in the building. Once again, I am that dude named Dave. Before we get started, guys, I need you guys to press the like button, okay? It doesn't matter if you've been on YouTube for 1 month, 1 year, 5 years, or 10 years. If you follow content, all content creators need that like button. We need that engagement. So before we get into like the super chats, the super sticker, the super thanks, and the cash apps here, the number one thing to get this ball rolling for YouTube content creators is that like button. So guys, go ahead, show your love, press that little button, boop. And if you brand new, because I haven't turned on subscriber mode, I got it for everybody today, right? So if you haven't subscribed to this content, you watching me, but check it out, guys. When people who watch these shows here, y'all stay for a hot minute, even if y'all ninja watching. So if you coming back for a second time, come on, what are you waiting for? You waiting for a personal invitation? You ready for me to come through the screen and beg you to come subscribe to my channel? Wrong. I ain't gonna beg y'all to subscribe. If you already here, you done it already. So click that subscribe button if you haven't already, and click on that like button. Let's go, people. Let's go. Before we get started here, showing your boys some love before the show got started here. So let me get to it here, man. Hold on. before the show even got started. Shout out to my man Eric Alston. Y'all see him in the chat as Eric A. He came in and dropped a $5 holla on the catch up before the show got started. No questions or comments. My man, I guess, saw the stream here, knew it was going down today, and dropped it for the straight love of the game. Let me get that focus here on the screen, guys. We're watching on YouTube. There we go. That's that $5 holla, y'all. The first sponsor for today, baby. Yo, Eric, first things first, brother. Salud. Thank you for the holla. I appreciate you, man. We're just getting started here, guys. But Eric came through. He's like, you know what? I want to show my man some love before the show gets started. So, guys, you guys know what you can do here. You see the thing, the ticker scrolling down there? That is the Cash App. It's also in the description as well because I might pull it off in a little bit as we get into the show here. But y'all know how you can contribute here. Cash App, Super Chat, Super Thanks, Super Stickers. All right. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thank you again, Eric. I appreciate you, man. So let's get into it, guys. We got Tom in the building. What's going on? Todd Johnson said, yo, what up, crew? What's going on with you, man? We got grits and bacon in the building here. Joseph, what's popping off, man? Good to see you, man. What's up? Vince in the building. What's popping? We got my man Rod in the building. What's popping, Rod? Houston, stand up. Hey, Rod, I got something for you, brother. I think I got something for you today, Rod. It depends on time. We'll see. I might got something for you today, bro. We'll see. We'll see here. Shout out to my man Tom here. Tom in the building. You see what the one y'all can hear me here. That's what's up. Hold on. Let me fix some things up here. Let's do this here. There we go. Let me get back over here now. Okay, y'all can hear me. That's what's up here. Pimpball the one. What's going on, William? Can hear me with the one. What's popping, man? Vince with the uno. Joseph Trigger. What's going on, Trigger? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Raging Half Asian. He said, whoa to the thumbnail. Yeah, man, we're going to get into it, y'all. We're going to get into it. Don't worry, guys, man. Vince is like, some of us go electric last night, Dave. Electric? Hey, man. What's up with the electric, man? What's going on, Pooh Man? Pooh Man in the building. Yeah, I see you, man. Who else is in the building here? All right, we got Jane here. What's going on, Zane? Finally here early. What's good, ain't his tribe? Hey, you made it early. All right. You happy you here? Hey, you know, I get it. Some people get upset they can't make it to the lives, man. But I know schedules may throw you off. You don't get the notifications. But if y'all make it, happy y'all here, man. What's going on, Pinball? Where you at, man? He says, checking in from the south side of town here in Gary, Indiana, 8094. Hey, man, all right. You ain't that far away from me, brother. Hey, you on the next state over. You ain't in my neck of the woods. You the next state over. Welcome, brother. In the Midwest. Stand up here. David Scott in the building. What's going on, David Scott? Good to see you, man. William Gilbert said, it's okay. I share this stream in the community tab. Go right ahead. You got your own channel? Share the stream. Hey, tell a friend, William. If you know people's going to watch it, share it. Hey, man, do what you got to do. What the hell is here saying? Hello, Dave Green from Detroit. 93 here today. Yo, in Chicago, what the hell? This is some crazy weather. I don't know how to prepare to go to work tomorrow. So I work from home today, right? It's like 87 in the Chicagoland suburbs. 87. You look out the window, you see it. It's like, okay, finally, June, 80s. Bring it here. Bring it here. Look at, bring it here. Give me the sun. Give me that vitamin D pause. I say it right away, you know what I'm saying? But you know something though? In downtown Chicago, where I gotta go to work tomorrow, they're talking about it's gonna be 88, 89 degrees in the suburbs. They're talking 74 in the city, baby. What? The lake effect? Lake Michigan? Climate change? It's so... I'm gonna get close to the 90s in the burbs. And we can't even break 80s in downtown. I'm not complaining, but I just want just a little bit of the heat. You know, because when that temperature drops off in the city off that lake, it hits a little dramatic here. Can I get the 80s, Chicago? Please, somebody. Can I get some 80s? You know what I mean? Shout out to my man Don Jeter. What's popping, brother? Salute to you, man. Hump day. Straight Panther in the building. Yeah. 100-mile winds in Oklahoma. That's ill, Vince. That's ill. Thank you, Pooh Man. Smash that like button. What's going on, Renee? Sharing is caring. Exactly, man. Frank, what's popping off, brother? Feels like 114 in H-Town. Oh, y'all getting that heat. Y'all got the heat. Hey, ooh, 114. We in the summer now, brother. I feel you, man. Well, I don't pause, but hey, man, it is what it is. It is what it is. It's warm here, yeah. 78 tomorrow, man. Okay. Rise like it's crispy. 104, where you at? God dizzle, man. Radius like mid-70s in Portland. Oh, man, okay. What's going on, Derek? Good to see you, man. Renee's like 80s with the ladies. You know what I'm saying? It's sundress season, Renee. You know to get down. Gosh, if y'all ain't, people want to talk bad about Chicago, right? And we got our issues, right? But you know one thing ain't got our issues, though, for my single brothers out there? I'm telling y'all come to the city right now when it's sundress season. I guarantee you, if you're on your P's and Q's, you ain't going to be single no more. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's sundress season. Hey, man. Larry's like, afternoon, everyone. 70 degrees here in NYC. That's what's up, man. Okay, guys. Yeah. Derek, you saying 80 in Cincinnati? Okay. Stray says 66 and rainy in my neck of the woods. All right. Yeah. Okay. Check it out, guys. Welcome. Welcome to That Dude Named Jay's live stream. We was here cooking for so many days, and I took the day off yesterday on a Tuesday. So we back here. If you guys watching live, it is Wednesday. If y'all part of the replay gang, salute. If y'all ninja watching, y'all don't like to be in the chat here, salute to you guys as well, because the ninja watchers are just as important to the tribe here who chat with us every day, man. Stray's like first day of summer. What's going on, Lorenzo? It's 73 here in LA. I feel you, man. Okay. When he says 64 in North Carolina, says William. Okay, 64 over there, man. All right. Yeah, salute to you, EJ. Got Eric Jordan in the building. What's poppin', Eric? Good to see you, man. It's an official first day of summer. Yeah, we here. Don't feel like it, though. In certain parts of Shy, don't feel like it, So let's get this party started, guys. We'll see if the notifications go out. We're going to cook how we cook here. We're going to have a good time. Congrats again on the 17K again, TDND. Thank you, Pinball. Yeah, we still growing. We building. I wanna talk about growing in a second. I'm gonna get to these videos, guys. You see the thumbnail, right? Modern Lizzo facing the wall and raising 8 children. Oh, I got several videos, guys. I got a couple things to talk about. It's a couple things on my mind right now, right? Several things are on my mind, and I'm gonna cut the music off here for a second here. The background's good. What's going on, Dilly? Say we went 3 nights without electricity, most of us all the way to, dang, for real, Vince? That's crazy. I don't know, man. You got no electricity, man. Boo, the scammers and the thieves, everybody's gonna come out the woodworks, guys. Yo, check it out, guys. We're gonna get into the shenanigans. I keep doing that. It's not shenanigans. We're gonna get into the dicknanigans in a second. We don't do shenanigans here because the stuff we got going on here. Dicknanigans, you know what I mean? So check this out, guys. I just want to talk about a few items, not long stroking here, but it's part of the show here. A lot of you guys email me and talk about being a YouTuber, being a content creator. Shout to my people who send me emails. I got to respond back to a few people who's been showing me a lot of love lately. It's a hard grind. There's a lot going on here. And what I want to talk about, so I'm not trying to start no beef. That's not why I got into YouTube here. Not to start beef, not to go ahead and, start fights, podcast beef, fight, thinking that that's going to be the best way to get an audience. Though podcast beef goes so far, it brings a level of excitement. It kind of brings people in to see the intrigue, but it only lasts so long here and everything. And actually, it takes you out of your groove, how you really move, because then you could take things personally if you don't recognize the goal at hand, if you're really trying to do some podcast beefs, trying to expand your brand. At the end of the day, it ain't worth it, though. It's not worth it to me. And what am I talking about here? I don't have all the information, but I have enough. And I just want to have a quick conversation. I'm not passing any excursions on anybody. But there's a situation that's going on between a YouTuber called Mike TV and Dennis Sperling. I don't know if you guys been seeing this or not, right? But Mike TV is a YouTuber on these YouTube streets. Got about like 12,000 subscribers. And he came across my, what's going on, Sheila? He came across my algorithm. I watched him a few times. And like when you look at his about page, say he's an investigative journalist on YouTube exposing scammers and fraud YouTubers, right? And so, I watched a couple of his live streams, and he's going after, Pearl, like so many people did, He went after one of her best friends, was it Real Femme Sapien? And he really got to her, right? I was like, oh, man, he really caught her in her drifter ways. So I was like, hey, what? I sent him an email. I said, hey, check this out, man. I want to react to this video, God, man. I'll give you the full credit, But you know what happened, though? As I thought about there a couple of days trying to plan out a live stream for the stuff that he had did, though, and I sent him an email saying I'll give him full credit. Don't worry, I didn't react to him. I didn't react to him. What Gilbert says, Mike and Sunshine Shoulders. Hey, man, William. Hey, Sunshine is such a piece of work, man. But hey, Mike's hard in the case on him because the dude sound like an idiot. But anyways, though, something told me, don't do it. Like, just let it be. Let him do his thing, and you do your own thing, Dave. Like, he got his content here. It's not gonna be wrong to react to it, but something told me, hey, man, just leave it alone. Like even I'm not starting no beef. I'm not doing it. Right, Dell? We don't like podcast beefs. It's stupid. Like I left it alone. I didn't have, like I said, something just told me, don't do it, Dave. Just let it be. Then you're minding your own business. You'd be on YouTube watching. I'm trying to figure out stuff that's going on. And then I saw that he did a collab with, was it Duke the Don? And then they had a falling out. And I remember watching the collab. And it's like, yo, it's the collab that everybody wanted to see. They were cool. They were in it. And so Jay's like, my team must have done some bull. But I saw them moving. I was like, okay. And then all of a sudden they had a big falling out. And I kind of saw the falling out. I don't have all the information, so I don't want to touch on it because I'm going to miss some information. And I don't want it to be wrong on my end, right? But just know that they had a falling out. Those videos going back and forth. There was mudslinging going on. It's to the point that I believe that Duke the Don has like 16,000 subscribers and Mike was at 11 or 12,000. And it's to the point where like Mike was just going ham, man. So I'm about to pass you pretty soon. You just mad at me and you jealous of me because of the growth I'm getting now, right? Mike was going ham, right? And then he went ahead and he started attacking other content creators. I saw he went after, or he was attempting to go after like TLA, lead attorney. I saw him, talk about, he went there, Anton Daniels, saw him do some videos on him, and then he went after Dennis Sperling. Right? I was like, oh. And then I started leading up to it because he was doing videos, just dogging out Passport Bros. And I just find it weird, guys just dogging out Passport Bros. I'm not trying to get on him, but I still understand it. Why are you mad at guys trying to find what's best for them? Like there are some Passport Bros who just are, they're hopeless. They ain't gonna be able to do nothing. Some guys are just built a certain type of way, right? But there's guys out there that do what they do because they're tired of certain scenarios. And I just can't understand why men would tear down other men in this fashion. Like, if it's not your get down, it's not your get down. Salute to you, Project Leroy. So then next thing you know, I see Mike, he's making attacks on Dennis and calling him a pedo and saying that he's encouraging men to go after little girls, in other countries, going after Passport Bros. Then out of left field, Dennis Sperling sends him a gang of copyright strikes. I was like, this is getting interesting now. Oh, it's getting interesting. Copyright strikes. If that means you get copyright strikes, guys, that means that you can get your channel taken down. Oh, I was like, okay. I was like, ooh, it's getting thick in here, guys. It's getting thick. Then I see on Mike's community tab that I guess it's like his twin sister is having some medical problems or issues with her fiance or something like that. And so there was like a GoFundMe because like he's in the hospital in a coma and they got kids and things of that nature. So I saw Dennis Sperling on Instagram and on his YouTube channel. He's like, hey, look, my ego got in the way. Said, hey guys, everybody who support me, leave Mike TV alone. He got issues going on right now. He got real personal problems outside of YouTube. We need to let the brother heal. Don't attack him on my part here, right? I was like, wow, Dennis, that's really stand up. Someone comes at you making these crazy accusations. Of course, when someone comes at you, you're not gonna take that crap. You're going right back at him. Then he says, you know what? Public said, hey, leave the guy alone. And then he said, hey, his twin sister has an issue. I just donated so much money to the GoFundMe. You guys go there and donate to the GoFundMe and tell them Dennis sent you, right? So it looked like that Dennis was sending a helping hand out. Like, hey, look here. I don't know what you got going on. Here's the thing. I'm speculating. I don't know all the details, but from the outside looking in, it looked like that Dennis was like, hey, look, man, whatever's got going on, I want to be the bigger man, do the right thing here. We're going to donate to your sister's GoFundMe to help your family out. I'm going to send all my people here to go to the GoFundMe here. And so let's stop this mudslinging going back and forth, right? Let's see. John, here's a rule, guys. I was thinking about this earlier. John, shut the fuck up. Anybody who tells me that gets a fucking timeout right now. Bye-bye. Don't do that to me. Number one trigger on this show, you tell me to do something, you get the fuck out. All right, now back to what I was saying here. I don't take that crap no more, guys. No, you don't tell me what to do. You see this here, John? I did that the last live stream. You don't tell me what to do. I host my show the way I host my show. Go somewhere else. Anyways, now back to it. I thought that Dennis was being the bigger person here. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo. Okay, this is great. We're seeing black men who had an issue and he's gonna try to resolve the issue. But what happened? Now I'm speculating here. I'm looking at it from the outside, and it looked like that Mike was doubling down. He was still making comments saying that, hey, I got these copyright strikes, but I'm still going in on Dennis. I was like, oh, this ain't good. Like, it looked like an olive. I don't know all the workings. I'm just saying on the outside looking in. It looked like an olive branch. And then all of a sudden now he's staying on the case. He's like, I'm gonna expose Dennis. I'm gonna keep going in on this. I was like, oh man, I got my popcorn on the outside looking in while I'm working on my channel. I was like, damn, he gonna drop a dime on him. You know? So the next thing you know, Mike makes another announcement talking about, yo, I got 6 copyright strikes now. I was like, oh, damn, 6 copyright strikes. Do you know what that means, guys? 3 get your channel taken down. 6 means I guess this is what I'm seeing here. Dennis is like, oh, my ego got the best, means help this brother. Mike double down, like, nah, F that. I'm gonna make some content. I'm gonna expose you. So it look like Dennis is saying, nah, I did a solid here. I let y'all know my ego got in the way, and you still want to make content on me? You still want to go in on me? Here, take this and get your janky YouTube channel out of here. Now, I'm not saying it's janky. I'm just saying that's what Dennis did. So now he got 6 copyright strikes. You know what that means, guys? That means that if you don't hire a lawyer and fight this, your channel is gone. Finito. 0. Goodbye, YouTube. And you know what that means too? When you get your channel taken down, he's on his community tab and he's saying, hey, look, come to my backup channel, because we're gonna go live and I got my Patreon. Here's what's gonna happen though. I ain't gonna be the one to do it. But if and when his channel gets taken down and he's on his backup channel, all it takes is for somebody to go ahead and report his backup channel and they're taking that down right away. That's how it goes. Once you get your channel taken down and someone reports that no matter how many channels you make, they're just going to constantly take it down unless you do a faceless channel with a whole different alias or you go to somebody's channel and you got to rock with them. So I'm looking at this and I'm reading this from the side here and I'm saying, wow, 12,000 subscribers, couple million views, super chat money, cash apps, all that stuff taken away. Why? I don't know all the details, but you want to double down and so you want to expose somebody. Hey, Mike, if someone sends to Mike, I ain't got no beef with you. All I'm going to say is there's weight classes for a reason. Not because of boxing. Boxing uses that to the T. So there's weight classes for a reason. There's a reason why you fight at 135 and 140. And then there's 140 to 147 and 147 to 154 to 160 to 168 to 175 to 200 and 200 beyond. There's weight classes for a reason. So I don't know what's going to happen to your channel. I ain't got no beef with you. I'm just saying that if you do get your channel back, just understand that certain things should just be left untouched. You don't want to go after people who you know that can stomp on your ass, right? It's one thing to react to a video and you give your commentary and you're being funny, and you abide by the fair use rules. It's another thing when there's attacks going on and somebody knows the law the right way. I don't know if Dennis using the law the right way or the wrong way. I'm just saying that there's weight classes for a reason. And if you go after people, just prepare for people to come right back at you. That's my only advice. I ain't coming after people. You know what I'm saying? You see that guy, that troll we did on Friday? He can't. I'm living rent free in his head right now. I'm living rent free right now. He's just making videos and at me all over the place here. I'm not even watching his videos. I'm getting emails showing me he got like 100 views. He's getting the dude is obsessed. But you see what happens though when he tries to start a beef with me? He thinking it's helping him, and it's not. I'm paying him no mind. It's like a flu. Go away, fly, shoo. And so I was going to say, for anybody who wants to start YouTube, right, Dusty Leonard Project. Yeah, exactly, right. Here's the thing. If you're going to start a YouTube channel, you want to be online, guys, I just want to let you guys know something. Podcast beef ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. It's going to get a rise eventually. You mess the wrong person, and then they're going to find an angle that will go give you the kill shot. And it looks like that Dennis is giving him the kill shot. And my thing is, guys, when you create your channel, run your race. Keep your blinders on like horses here. Don't look to the right, look to the left. Run your race. All right? That's my advice here. Don't go ahead and try to take people down because you don't know who's bigger than you. Do your thing, but you got to be prepared for there's always a bigger fish. That's just the thing here. There's always a bigger fish, All right, guys, I just have to get that out the way. I wanted to say that. I was watching that from the background here, and I thought, wow, this is crazy here what's going on with him, man. But hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. When you get in this YouTube space, you got to understand what's going on. I ain't got no beef with you, brother. I ain't got nothing. I just know that you carry that kind of negative energy when you're constantly trying to expose people or you think that they're frauds and things of that nature, whether you realize or not, that carries a connotation of negative energy, whether you realize you're creating that or not. And when you're creating that negative energy, that's going to come back on you sometime later on. It may not happen right away, it may not happen that same day or tomorrow, but just know that that energy will not disappear. It's either got to go somewhere else, it's going to stay with you. And right now, that negative energy has got you in a space here. Hey, man, I hope you don't lose your channel, but if it does, if you try to get your channel back, just know for the future, weight classes for a reason, brother. Just watch where you go after, man, because it ain't worth it. I'm telling you that, this is a message for everybody out there. It ain't worth beefing. It ain't worth getting you put all this work in and your channel gets taken down. It's not worth it. Come on, guys. We got to be smarter out here, man. We got to be smarter, man. So that's what I wanted to say here. Renee's like, ladies, there's weight classes for a reason. Damn, Renee going in. Stop it, Renee. Hey, man. Hey, lady, let's see here. Let me see. Scroll down here. Eventually, people will get tired of this ish and call mine as BS and lyric. Yeah, you know, you can only go so far. Like, it's one thing where that you get someone in a real gotcha moment. Like, I understand why he went after Real Femme Sapien, because she's over here charging $300 and $400 consultations when she's been married for 1 year. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it's the hustle. If people are going to go ahead and spend $400 on a newlywed talking about acting like they've been married for 10, 15 years, y'all just stupid, you know? So I get it by he did those live streams, but then you got to be careful here. You know what I'm saying? You go after women going to cower. You go after the wrong men, and then next thing you know, they're going to be like, all right, you want some of this? I got something for you. You know? Jay's like, niggas out here acting spicy like hot. Hey, Jay, stop playing, man. What's going on, T Lee? Good to see you, man. Ja Rule ain't been the same since. Hey, who you telling, T Lee? I mean, or Leroy, who you telling, man? Okay, guys, let's move on to the next item here. I just wanted to mention that. I just thought that was interesting, you know, let you know my thoughts on it. So you ain't going to find me beefing like that. I'm not going to be starting no stuff. Just letting you guys know. If someone comes for me, like I told y'all, if it's not an equally channel or bigger, I'm leaving them alone. They just trying to get my attention. Just like what Dusty Leonard is. Dusty, what's the name? Is it Leonard? Yeah, I forgot it. R. Roy, whatever it is, I forgot his name right now. He wants so much attention so bad, I'm living rent-free, baby. And he still ain't getting no views. So he over here just probably driving himself goddamn crazy. So let's keep cooking, guys. Let's keep try. Let's go here. Now on to the next one here. On to the next. Let's move on here. Y'all ready for the videos? I got videos and I got another talking point here. But since I start off with that talking point here, I'll move on to the next one later on in the show here. Y'all ready for some jankiness? Press a 1. Y'all ready for the jankiness? Press a 1. We're going to get into it now, y'all. Y'all ready? Press a 1. Oh, yes. Let's do it here, guys. I'm ready for y'all. It's Wednesday. Man, y'all ready for this? See, if homeboy would have waited instead of trying to tell me what to do, he wouldn't have got timed out. You know what I'm saying? Come on, get on with the show. Dude, do you tell that to your mama? Come on, mama, cook that food. Mom, where's the meatloaf? Meatloaf now. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. You see what happens when you get impatient? You get your ass kicked out the club. All right, you're on the outside looking in. Come on, man, stop that. Don't do that to people no more. If you still watching, don't do that to me or anybody else no more. All right, because I think it's disrespect. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. The day that y'all saw a year ago when I first got started that was actually nice and let things slide, that day is gone. I see any level of disrespect in my chat here, you get the boot. You get a timeout and or a block. You know what I mean? What's going on, Steven? What up, tribe and my tribal chief? Not only that I thought you said you wasn't going to mention that Battlefield no more, but listen, not only I hear people is looking for him, but he's going to ban like Mike TV. Yeah, Steven, like, I only brought him up for the conversation and context. I wasn't talking to him just to be talking about him. I'm done. I just brought him up because of the context of beef, because it just happened just recently with me. You know, that last year was last Friday. That dude's been going at me for a couple of weeks now, and I'm living rent-free right now, you know? So I brought that up because I saw what Mike was doing, and whether he realized it or not, he's generating beefs. He's creating enemies, you know? And I keep a small circle on YouTube, but the one thing I'm not going to do is like, yo, F that dude named that Dave. You know, if you're saying that, it's just because you don't like my style. You ain't saying that because you just don't like me. But I don't talk or hang out with anybody or associate anybody else for a small amount of people. So I only brought him up, Steve, because the fact that it worked in hand with my current situation. If I didn't see what's going on with Mike TV the last couple of days and I saw his community post today, you want to know something? I wouldn't have brought him up. But the whole point of this is beef does not work. It does not help you guys. All right, let's get it going, guys. Let's get it going. Look at y'all. Y'all ready? All right. Well, yeah, you got it. Yeah, thank you. Someone caught that. Yeah, Pooh, man. You caught that one. Mom, meatloaf. Now. What is she doing? God, what is she doing? The meatloaf should. Mom, meatloaf. Now. Okay, guys. Yeah, super's up, cat likes up, cash apps up. Let's get into it now, guys. Let's see here. John L got left behind the velvet rope when his name wasn't on the list as Jay. Hey, that just makes no sense, man. Leroy's like, John L too busy watching Tanya TKO's YouTube profile. Hey, man. Renee's like, where's the beef? Shout out to that old Wednesday's ad. Was that Wendy's? Didn't Wendy's had that campaign, Renee, back in the early 80s, like around 84, 85, 86? Where's the beef? Was that Wendy's? I'm showing my age right now. Just throw a little blank for a second, man. Okay, guys, let's get into it now. Y'all got the ones. Y'all ready for it? Let's get the first video out the way, guys. Let's do it here. We're about to kick it now. Let's see here. What's the first one we want to do? Yes, it was Wendy's. Thank you, Renee. Where's the beef? We showing our age, Renee. We remember those old campaigns. You know, where's the beef, baby? Where the beef at? All right, first video, guys. Let's get into it here. We're going to get to the main event in a second, guys. We got the main event in a second here. Don't worry about that. Let me move my mic here. All right, guys. Y'all press the ones up. You know what, though? We're going to get into it now. All right, lights up in the building. Show y'all love for the show here. You know what I mean? What's going on, Clifton? Clifton in the building. You know what I mean? He said Columbus, Ohio, checking in, trying to barbecue some quick ribs and burgers. I hear you, Clifton. Yeah, get that cooking on, brother. I get you, man. Get that. Get it again. Get it in. Get it in. All right, guys, let's go. Let's kick it.
Hello?
Hey.
Okay.
Hey, have you been here before?
I have not.
Okay. What's your name, love?
What's your name?
I'm G.
G.
I'm from New York.
New York?
New York? What part of New York?
I'm from Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
Okay, my pen just went out. Brooklyn.
Hey, hold on. Brooklyn is definitely in the house. Larry's like taking bets. Where's she from? Larry, where you from? No, I'm messing with you, Larry. Nah. Guys, y'all remember He Got Game? When was it Rick Fox was walking Ray Allen, aka Jesus Shuttlesworth? He was on that. He took that recruiting trip to Big University. Was it Big or Big State? And the next, you know, they're walking in they're on campus and it's all the parties going on and everything, you know. And Ray Allen's like, "Yo, we need to be out here, man." That's why he said, "No, don't worry, man, don't worry." And then they walk into the room and you see the two white girls, the porn stars. He's like, "Hey, Jesus, this is Buffy and Mimi. Hey, don't worry about the names." But what did Rick Fox say after the fact? Brooklyn is definitely in the house. I went long story long because I just loved it when Rick Fox said that, because I've been using that for y'all New York cats here. It's Brooklyn in the house. I love grilled all New York boroughs, man. Shout out to my man Eric Jordan with the $5 holla Turner Chat Blue here. It's a super sticker, so check it out. Eric is here. No questions, no comments. My man is just here for the straight love of the game. EJ in the building, dropping that first super. Hey, brother. Salud. Thank you for the holla. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, EJ. Hey, guys, you know how you contribute to the cost of the show, man. That's the first one here. I appreciate you. All right, guys. Straight Pants, like, I wish I could grill out NC's rain all week. Yeah, I hear you, man. She drinks MD 2020. God dizzle, man. Larry's like, I'm from Manhattan, but Brooklyn is across the. I know. I'm working over there. Man, I work in that area, Larry. Yeah. Y'all got to sit back on this one. Jay's like, Brooklyn, hold the L. She wearing the hood wear. Yes, I'm taking the L for this one. All right, guys. Look at Grits and Bacon, peering eyes. Let's get into it now. Brooklyn's in the house. New York stand up. Take the L. Hold on, guys. You may not have to take the L right away. This could be a good video. She could be worth it, guys. Let's not throw out the baby with the bathwater. Let's continue.
Brooklyn's in the house without a doubt. How old are you, G?
I'm 25.
25.
Ooh, both of my pens. I got two pens. How both my pens not gonna work?
It's because I'm up here.
There we go. G, 25, Brooklyn.
Yes, Brooklyn.
You have any kids?
I don't have any kids.
No kids.
What you do for a living, honey?
I'm a social worker. I work for foster care and I manage at a restaurant part-time.
Okay.
Why says the poet?
Oh, because I also write spoken word poetry in my free time.
Okay, guys, check it out, guys, hold on. Hold up. Yeah, Sheila, it's Sheila. I'm fair but firm. Sheila, I'm fair but firm. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Wait. I know the eyelashes. Y'all gonna call it out. I know it. Guys, I get it. I know the eyelashes. I know the lace front weave or wig. I get it. I know. But guys, she's 25. No kids. She works in social work. So you know what I mean? She had to go get her bachelor's degree at least, right? So she's working in social work. So I know she got a college degree, at least a bachelor's. And then on her spare time, not spare time, but she got a part-time working at a restaurant. So she's hustling. New York is expensive, guys. New York is expensive. So I get it. But here's the thing, at 25, guys, you can train her to get them eyelashes off. The right guy can get that wig and weave off, that lace front, and get her straight, guys. I'm just saying, I know, right, Larry? The bamboo earrings, at least 2 pair. Shout out to LL Cool J. You can get her into smaller earrings. Those are just accessories. Hold on, but I just need you guys to give her a possibility of a chance. We just can't shut it down. Just yet, okay? I know it's weave and wig and eyelashes, but we can work with that at 25, guys. This ain't like 35. Let's get back to the video now. Just keep an open mind. And I know Derek liked the boobs. Derek's in the building and he sees the top. He sees the chesticles. All right, it's already Derek's game right now. So I just give it a chance, guys. I know there's a tattoo right here. I know there's a tattoo right here. I know that there's a couple of red flag tats that could be workable. Okay, let's get back to the video now. Just give it a chance, guys. Just give it a chance. Let's go.
All right. So this is G25, Brooklyn, New York. No kids. What's your zodiac sign?
Damn zodiac.
I'm a Libra.
A Libra.
Yes.
She is a social worker, restaurant manager, and a poet. Do you want to do 20 seconds of one of your poems?
Oh, okay. What kind of poetry
you can do that.
Okay. Let's hear this, guys.
I'm an erotic poet.
Okay.
I want to lick, suck, bite, and squeeze. Baby, I'm wet and ready to please. You look so sexy the way you tease. You turn me on when you get on your knees. I kiss your neck and suck your lips.
You did warn me. You did.
Okay, guys, I might have been wrong. Okay, I said all that, I might be wrong. Oh, okay, guys. I was trying. We're going to learn to talk to him. I might have been off, okay? I'm fair but firm. You see, I try to give you a chance until you ruin the chance. She's over here talking about sucking and licking, and I want you to do that. I just don't want you to express it out loud. Damn, Don. That's that bullshit. Stop it, Don. I was trying. I'm a fair guy. What did I come overseas for? That poem sucks, said Sheila. Hey, Tom's like New York. Okay, guys. Okay. What's going on, E. Johnson? Maywood, stand up. Okay, guys. Okay. I might have been wrong. I said all that, and I could have been totally off. Hey, I can admit when I'm wrong. Okay, let's let it cook some more here. So call her for $3.99 a minute, Jay. Stop it, Jay. You wrong for that one. Oh, God. Hey, man. Y'all ill. Y'all ain't ish. All right, guys, let's get back to it here. Lord have mercy.
You did warn me. Okay. So, fellas, she's an exotic poet. And she
I like
warn
women,
me.
though.
Oh, my God. So this gets better. You don't want men. Women only.
Women only.
All the fellas are.
Okay, guys, I was so wrong. I was so wrong. I'll take the L for New York too. I was trying to give her a chance. We ain't gonna go through. Hey, shout out to y'all in the rainbow community. Love is love. Do y'all thing, but we ain't gonna go ahead and do. We ain't, I already know my tribe. Majority of my tribe ain't. It's not part of the LGBTQAI coalition. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna move on to the next one. Okay, guys, we on to the next. I tried to be firm and be fair, and you see what happens. All right. Okay, we're gonna go on to the next one, guys. This one's done. We ain't gonna give that to, we only looking for male and female relationships to react to. All right. It's gotta be so janky that I'm gonna go ahead and let the ladies go ahead and get their socks off here. The ladies in my tribe here who are single, and then the guys who are single, this is not y'all get down. All right, then. So New York get the L. I get an L for trying to at least trying to prop her up. You see what happened, guys? Like, if you don't have the whole story and you try to prop up a woman up, you know what happens, guys? And blast her right back in the goddamn face. And that's what happened to me, guys. This is to let you know this is a true example when you prop somebody up and then it comes right back at like a whip flash, like wow. Okay, guys, on to the next one. Brooklyn, New York, you got that L here. Let's move on. Okay, what's the next video? Let's go, guys. We ain't staying with that one. We ain't staying with that. Let's see. What's the next one? What are we gonna do next? Whoops, hold on. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Okay, we'll do this one here. Yeah, let's get you. We'll get to the main event after this one. There we go. There we go. Next video, guys. Nah, we ain't sticking with her. We are not sticking with that. I tried. Like Ruben stuttered, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for 2004. Clifton's like, Dave, why you keep setting yourself up? Clifton, I'm running a show. It's what happens, man. It's what happens when you run a show, man. That's what happens when you run a show, Clifton. You try different things and especially when it's live, and then you never know what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing, though, Clifton. I am man enough to take the L, okay? I'm like William Dafoe in Platoon when he got shot. Okay? I can own it. Guys, you guys know that I can be simping at times. Y'all remember the Cheddar Biscuits. Y'all know the biscuit game. Guys, you know that sometimes I can be dusty. It ain't like Pigpen dusty. But I'm a man, guys. I'm a man at times. And sometimes the simpology just comes into me. And then sometimes, I revert back to my old ways. But you know what, though? But the good thing is that I'm doing this show here because I'm not out here in these streets just blowing all my cash. Today was AdSense Day. We got paid on YouTube today. Good thing I'm not tricking off my money. I'm here working with y'all because I could really be tricking it off really big time. I could be out here doing Cheddar Biscuits, endless shrimp for days, baby. But you know what, though? I live and I learn. Let's get to this next video, guys. Shout out to my guy MOP in the building with the $2 holla. Turn the chat here blue saying, you gonna fire out, Dave? If not, I will. Okay, MOP. Hey, MOP in the building. Hey, brother, first thing first, man. Salud. Thank you for the holla. I appreciate you, man. Y'all hear this here? I ain't flying this out because she don't want me. She'll see me, be like, hey, dog, we gonna go to the club together. We gonna get these, we gonna pull these hoes together. Like, hey, what you talking about? We gonna pull them together. Yeah, you need look like you need a partner in crime. Like, hey, so MOP, that's all you. But you know what though? You ain't gonna get nothing but a right-hand man. For real. Hey man, stop playing, MOP. And shout out to my man Project Leroy with the $2 holla. Turn the chat here blue saying another liquor license. Leroy in the building. Hey Leroy, salute. Thank you for the holla. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Appreciate the love, guys. Okay, guys, we're here to the next video. Renee said, Dave, remind me not to let you be my wingman. Hey, come on, Renee. I'm the perfect wingman. Ask Mikey. Ask Mike. I'm the perfect wingman. All right. I'm the perfect wingman. Ask Mike. Come on, man. Don't do me like that, Roy. Hey, come on, man. Stop playing on me. Okay, guys. Whoops. Let me do this. Okay, guys. On to the next video. On to the next one here. You guys ready? We don't. One thing, I'm creating a rule here, right? If you go the same way and you ain't looking for the opposite sex, and I find out, like, if I don't watch the whole video, we're gonna stop it right there and go on to the next one. You know, hey, love is love, but we're looking for traditional relationships. That's how this game goes by here. You can't spell LGBT without the LLL. Hey, come on, Clifton. Hey, have a three-way dance if you want to know what I mean, Dave. Hey, MOP. Hey, I don't think she get down that three-way dance though, man. She gonna look at you like, dog, you might want to put your pants back on. You ain't working with nothing. Hey, man, stop playing with me, man. Hey, what's going on there, Aboriginal? What's going on? Good to see you, man. Squeegee Kid, what's going on, man? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you, man. I know I got the email. I got to respond back to you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, guys, let's go. We're done with that one here. We're on to the next one now. You know, we ain't long stroking. We're already in the second video here. We're within the first hour of the show here. Hope y'all enjoying this. Likes up in the building. Shouts to the Ninja Watchers in the back Raptors there. You know, so let's get it in, guys. Next video. Let's go.
Hello?
Okay, look.
Hello? I can't hear you, baby.
Hey, get.
Hi, Kendra.
Hi, sweetheart. What's your name?
What's your name?
Marion.
Marion. Where you calling us from, boo?
Vancouver, Canada.
Canada.
Vancouver, Canada.
Hey.
Okay.
Hey.
How old are you?
How old are you?
I'm 23.
Ooh, young
23.
tenderoni. Okay.
What do you do for a living?
Hey, what do you do, girl?
I'm a SOC analyst, part-time, and I also go to school for nursing.
You're a what analyst?
A SOC analyst.
Oh, okay, hold on. 23, in college, SOC security analyst. Okay. Hey. Hey. Okay. Clifton's like, on to the next week. Come on, Clifton. Give it a chance. Hey, come on, Clifton. Give it a chance, brother. Come on. Okay. Squeeze Kid, look, got the Canada's flags out there. Okay, she kind of cute. Look, hey, guys, look at that smile here. I mean, she ain't ugly. Hold on, let me do this here. Blow it up. Look, 23. Hey, yeah, Eric, she cute. She's kind of cute, guys. Okay. Young, too. I know she got a big nose, man. I could work with a big nose, man. Hey, yeah, y'all cutting off the nose, spite the face, baby. Y'all want to cut the nose off to spite the face. I can work with a big nose here. Hold on. Okay, let's let it cook here. Let's see what we got here, guys. Single 23-year-old in Canada, security analyst. Okay. Let's see what we got here, guys.
A SOC analyst?
Yes, like
Security.
SOC.
Securities.
SOC.
Kendra,
okay.
securities.
Analyst. Do you have any kids?
I don't.
No kids.
No kids. What's your zodiac sign?
Damn zodiacs.
I'm an Aquarius.
Aquarius. All right. Do you want a man in Canada?
I'm open to it, but I feel like there's nothing for me over here.
Do you? I'm not sure how it works, so y'all don't get on me with this stuff. Are you able to come to America?
I am. I have family over there.
Okay, so you've been here before.
A lot of times.
Oh, okay. All right. So Miriam, what kind of man you looking for, baby?
Okay, so I'm looking for a respectful, good communicator, good sense of humor, loyal, empathetic, healed, and loves to travel.
Okay. What's your deal breakers?
Liars, cheaters, no
Typical.
life ambitions, on adventures. I'm very adventurous, so I like someone with an open mind. And that's about it. Oh, I'm actually very nervous.
They all nervous.
Oh my God.
They're saying she wrote it down. She's not the first person that ever came on with a list. Does he have to look a certain way?
Looks. What you got here, girl?
I would definitely say yes. I definitely want him to be tall, dark, preferably.
Oh Lord.
But I think I'm pretty open. Athletic or medium build, like a dad bod. And yeah.
She want a
A
dad bod,
dad
y'all.
bod, you said?
Yeah, I could do that, but I don't really like.
Hold on. Okay. She want a dad bod, guys. Okay. You want a dad bod? I see some of y'all throwing her out, Dave. Dave, you're her type, says Derek. She cute, guys. Some of y'all, here's the thing, guys. This is what I want to say. Some of y'all be like, oh, I don't deal if I'm out, but things of that nature, right? Here's one thing I'm trying to get y'all to see. Just because someone's not your type, I can recognize somebody as cute, right? Just because someone's not my get down, or it wasn't someone I date, or someone who would, normally I see myself with in general there, I can recognize when someone's cute and not cute. I get it. Some of y'all turned off by the wig, weave, whatever she got going on. And some of y'all turned off by the makeup. I get that, right? Some of y'all are so particular on a couple of things here. But you know what, though? I can work around a few things, especially when you're young. So okay, you find yourself a 23-year-old with no kids that's in school doing something with herself here, and I'm fair but firm. I'm fair but firm. I'm not gonna be this hardcore red pill guy like I don't care, no weave, guys. You get with the right woman here at the right age here. You can get her off that weave. You can get her off that wig. You know what I'm saying? If you in your frame, you know, she rocking with you, be like, hey girl, I dig this here and everything, but you know, when we moving here, you don't need that. I got you. You don't need this here. I'm telling you, if you in your frame, guys, these are things that can be changed. It's what I'm saying here. And she's young enough where that she would want us to probably do these changes. The issue that we have here in the Black community is that women love their weaves. They love their wigs. They love their eyelashes. And the makeup industry is just so big that that's something they love here. Right, Clifton, at 23, you can change everything. Exactly, Del. See, this is somebody who's young enough where that, depending on her background coming up, it's in Canada, not the United States. Yes, they're part of the Western world, but Canadian women move just a little bit differently. I'm not throwing away right away, guys. Once again, I'm going to try. I could be wrong. I could fall on my goddamn face. I just want you to say, just listen for a second, guys. Like, you know what? She's not my type, but if she was, I'd give her a chance. These things can be changed. These things can be removed. These things can be updated. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all be on y'all feels like, oh, I ain't gonna do this. I'm good day. I'm good day. Man, come on. What would happen if she was in your face, man? And she gave you that nice little smile. Say, how you doing? You ain't gonna tell me you're gonna turn her down and say no. I mean, if you are, more power to you. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I'm just trying to let y'all know that sometimes you can't throw the baby off the bathwater until we get all the details. I'm gonna try again, guys. I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna hold out hope. I'm gonna hold out hope here. It's young enough to work with here. Let's play. Let's get back into it now. I'm gonna hold on hope. Okay. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I'm wrong before a first date, though. You see how this works here? You assess the situation, and I could be wrong before the first date. That's what I'm trying to get you guys to understand here, right? You can be wrong, you know, but be wrong before you actually waste any money. It's okay. And then you build on your mental database and keep growing on here. Let's continue, guys. Let's go. Let's go.
Like that, but I'll do it if I have to. Good energy.
So you're 23. What's the age range you would date?
Yeah.
I would do 25 to 32.
Oh, no.
25.
Oh, no, that's wrong for you, baby girl. That's wrong. Okay, that's wrong. That is so wrong for her. Hey, guys, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you guys here. 25 ain't gonna hold her down. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29 ain't gonna work here. You know why? He could be successful. He could have a good job. He could be mature behind his years. But a man under 30 is not gonna be prepared for this, guys. Not gonna be prepared. All right. Clifton's like, loving the upper body. I knew you like that, Clifton. You gotta find something here. You gotta get you in the ball game, brother. You know what I mean? But yeah, guys, under 30, no, she don't need that. You know what I'm saying here? She said 32. That should be the youngest age that she should look at for a man here. Because under 30 ain't gonna have the mental discipline and the maturity to handle this here. All right. You know, some guys may be the exception to the rule, but when you get this here and this kind of, you know, she's attractive. You know, you got to be able to deal with this here, even though she's from Canada. So 30 should be the youngest for her. I get why some girls be like, I'm 25, 23, so 25. Nah, if you're looking for marriage here, you need to go a lot older. You know what I'm saying? Derek's like, I aged out. I get the supers in a second. Let's continue.
25 to 32. This is Miriam in Vancouver, Canada. Okay, they're telling me to be more specific because I have this rule happening with men in Nigeria and Ghana, and they're like, you have to treat her the same. So just to be clear, you can live in the USA. Do you have a visa to live in the USA?
So as Canadians, we can stay in the US for up to 6 months.
Okay. So after 6 months, you have to go back?
Nah, she's Canadian, Leroy.
Yes. I'm open to doing long distance, so I don't mind doing that. And if it becomes really serious, then we can talk about who moves where.
Okay. But is your goal to get married in order to stay?
No.
Okay,
no.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Let's see what she got with the Kendra Cam, y'all. Let's see what she's working with. Okay. She got a little petite body here, guys. A little bit of something here. Let's see if she gives a little twirl here.
Okay. Like your
okay. Guys, the young body's tight.
You're in great shape.
Thank you.
You know, got a little bit of thigh action on her. She ain't overweight, no major pouch. Hey guys, You know, yeah, she's short. Grits and bacon, she's short. You know what I'm saying? You know, petite women are hotties. Yeah, Larry. You know, hey, at least you know she's not out here looking like Who Shot John. All right, she's not out here LIZZO size at 314 pounds. Okay, yeah, this is something to work with here, guys. Okay, let's. She's young. I get it, but ain't the whole point of getting women younger so that they're not jaded by the world? It's not about manipulating women, guys or ladies. When you think there's why you want a young girl, it's because the younger the woman, the less trauma that she's been on this world here, unless she's just been ran through at an early age and had a bad childhood, right? But you're going to see a 23-year-old woman have less trauma and less guys who've done her wrong than a 33, 35-year-old woman. You know what I'm saying? Dell's like, she shoots for short. I hope she's not asking for over 6 feet tall. You know how that goes, Del. We'll see. We'll see. All right, let's get back into it. Let's let it rock here, guys.
Thank you.
Okay. Now you said 23, and what was the age range again?
25 to 32.
25 to 32. All right. When was your last relationship?
That was last time.
About 2.5 years ago.
2.5 years ago.
2.5 years ago.
That's probably college. Then.
You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When was the last time you was intimate with someone?
Couple months ago, like 2 to 3.
Okay. Why? What are 3 flaws you think you have to work on?
Okay, I'm definitely very impatient. And when it comes to relationships, I don't really fight for it. I know that's my biggest flaw. Like one argument, and I'm like, okay, I'm done.
Okay, we finally got a problem here, guys. That's huge. That's huge. That is huge. And you know what though? That's the reason why I said that she cannot deal with a young guy. If she's 23 and she said 25 to 32, guys, 25 to 29, 30 years old, he ain't gonna be able to handle that here. You know what I'm saying? Because she's young. She's hypergamous. Women are hypergamous, guys. You know what I'm saying? She's looking, you know, every woman's looking for the next thing to level up, right? But the thing is, you have to be older, mature, be secure into your age as well, and be in your career, and just be ready to do what you got to do here. The guys in her age bracket is not ready. I can say that because, you know, during my age bracket here, I wasn't ready, and all my other guys wasn't ready. All right. It didn't turn, so we got into our 30s, and some of our guys, it was too late for them to understand, like, okay, guys, okay, you know what, though, we weren't ready for this, but we're ready for this now, right? So a young girl here, guys, I'm gonna let you know right now, she gonna have options. She gonna have options. You know what I'm saying? She's not gonna fight for a ninja she don't like. Yeah, exactly, Rod. She ain't fighting, man. You know, you gotta come correct, and you gotta come with it that she is gonna want you. She's been dealing with guys, she's just been there. That's why she said that, well, you know, just lose interest, and she kind of keeps it moving here because young guys are not ready for the full serious connection here. So this is typical for a young girl, guys. This is typical here that she's like, but it's 23. You see, some of you guys look at this and think this is 33. You got to put the age with it, guys. You got to put the age with it here. So hold on. Let me get to this super here. Shout out to my man MOP with the $2 holla. Turn the chat here. Blue saying, I bet her pappy physique, her fupa father. Oh, what the hell? Oh, you be her. Okay, you be. My bad, MOP. I read it wrong. Hey, brother, man. Hey, salud. Thank you for the holla, man. I appreciate you. You a beer pappy. Okay. I got you, MOP. You digging this. See, MOP digging this here, right? The point I'm doing this here, guys, is the fact that when it comes to younger girls who are younger women who are attractive, have a nice body, I'm saying that they're going to have more options. And we know this here. You may not like this here, but there's a thing called pretty privilege. And pretty privilege works hand in hand when you're young. When a woman is 23 years old, she is in her prime. This is the time when all men are scoping out. The guys in her age group, the guys that she went from 25 to 32, you're going to see guys 40 years old shoot a shot, 50-year-old shoot a shot. This is the age, guys, where that women have their most value. Now, the key is, what do women do with their value when it's at their peak and their highest? Do they go out here and ride the cock carousel, or are they really being the minority and trying to look for a man to be the provision and covenant and get out these streets here and go ahead and get taken care of here, right? Or do they choose the wrong guy, and if they're a gold digger and it's taking for all you got to get back out here in the streets? So many things are going for 23-year-old here, right? But the thing I'm saying all these items, though, is that applies to most women, girls her age here. We can kind of look with a little bit of a tuning difference when someone's from Canada. Not saying it's all the way good. I'm just saying, though, that we have to, look at all aspects here. So let's continue. Let's hear some more of what she got to say here, guys. The point I'm trying to bring out is that when she's 23 years old, we got to have a different level of understanding compared to a girl that is 33 years old or 43 years old. Okay? Eric's like, so what if she says she's done? Move on. Okay, let's continue. We're going to get the video here.
And then the other one was, I could be very too adventurous. Like my life is just, like I like trying different things. I'm constantly somewhere else, and that could be a little too much for somebody I'm dating if we don't have the same values or the same hobbies, I would say.
Okay. Now, can he have kids?
One max. I really don't want him to have kids, but I could do one.
Okay. And you want children yourself, right?
I do, yes.
Okay. So the last question is, why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
All right, let's hear this here.
Because I'm fun. I'm very open-minded. I'm ambitious and motivating. I get guys say this all the time, like, oh, why would I want this person in my life? Like, you're not adding no value. But at the same time, it's like you never know till you get with that person. I'm very motivating. I can get you to where you want to be. I'm very supportive. So, yeah, I'm a great catch,
She's a great catch, she said. She is a great catch. All right, let's do it. This is Miriam in Vancouver, Canada, 23, is SOC analyst. She has no kids, an Aquarius. How can the guy reach out to you, love?
So my name on there, it says Love Marion. So that's me. You can find me on IG.
Under Love Marion.
Yes.
They say you're very pretty.
Thank you.
All right, sweetheart. Keep me posted how it goes, babe.
Sounds good. Thank you, Kendra.
Bye, sweetheart.
Okay, we're done with that one. The second one here. I see some of y'all, I see Lee Ray's like, I'm not sold on her. Rod's like, too adventurous. Is she trying to go skydiving off a plane? Yeah. I didn't know the too adventurous part. Dell's like, all these young women can say no kids and should say no kids. No, Dell, I agree with you on this one. I'm fair but firm here, right? Excuse me. This sounds I go both ways here, guys. You can't get mad at people for this here. If somebody doesn't have kids and they're out here trying to get in the dating market and they want someone who doesn't have kids, we can't get mad at that. You see? That we see women get mad at guys all the time, saying that if he has no kids, she shouldn't have kids. And then we've seen like recent TV shows where that they beat the guy down. It's like, well, you're selfish, or no, you're judging. Like, who would you know? How would your mother feel about the things of that nature? It's like, yo, we got standards. So I am not opposed to a woman saying, especially at her young age, she's 23 years old, guys, this is the prime for her. I'm just going. We have to be realists here. Some of us be stuck in our own damn ways, and we need to be realists here, So, when women are moving like this here, they're in their prime, they're going to be able to get what they can want. That's the way it is. The point I played this video is that at 23 years old, we can say what we want to say here. There's going to be a line of guys that's going to line up for her. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to women, guys, the prettier they are, the younger they are, the more dudes is going to come in line. What I want to showcase here is that at this girl, at this age here, what she's looking for is not going to work. And for guys who ninja watch me, because I see my statistics here, I have a range of guys that's in their 20s below 30. And I want to school to the young cats here that you ain't ready for this. You ain't built for this. And you want to know something? I'm going to say this right now too. You can't afford it. You can't afford it. I tell all my guys here, if you're under 30, you ain't ready for marriage. You ain't financially ready, and you ain't mentally ready. You ain't been through the building blocks. You ain't been through the fire to handle this here. Even if it's a young girl who don't even have any issues, you ain't ready, dog. I say that you should not even start thinking until you're 33 years old. That's when you just start thinking about the light switches come on. So maybe, do I want to get married or not? Do I want a family, but is this the right time here right now? If you're under 30, you ain't going to be built for this here. So this video was for my young cats here. The older cats here, I already see us. I don't believe this day. You know what, though? It's all good. It's all good. I'm using the example that, though, young girls who are attractive, who have a decent body, you're going to have to come correct. Rod's like, y'all made a chick that's 23 years old that actually sounds like she's 23. Y'all wild. I know, Rod, right? Some guys, some of y'all just she's 23. The whole point is you give a woman who has less baggage, who's attractive, she's going to be on your court then, and you're going to have every woman got a goddamn red flag. It's the point. The thing is the red flag so overwhelming that you go on to the next? You got red flags. I got red flags. We all got red flags. You know what I'm saying? The issue is, can you get somebody and you see their red flags and it's not a deterrent that's going to destroy your goddamn life? What's going on, Derek? Do you see what I'm saying here? Everybody's got a red flag. But is the red flag going to destroy your goddamn life? Get married at 29, come with a learning curve. Exactly, Clifton. That's why I say that for guys. There's a whole bunch of ninja watchers who's young, who watch me. You got a girlfriend that's your age in your 20s. Don't do it. No. You're not financially secure. You're not mentally ready. And then on top of that, too, you ain't gone through the growing pains. And when something hits the fan, that you know how to rock with it when you're with your lady. When you get to your 30s, then, even though something could be brand new, you're going to have a level of confidence and a level of maturity to handle whatever comes your way. I will plant my red flag there. Say, Clifton, Clifton, you a fool, brother. You a fool. T, like, she had her prime, but does she have to waste it being fickle? T, Lee, most girls are fickle. Most of these young girls are fickle. When it's the young in them. Most of these young girls, especially black girls, are fickle. I'm just a realist. Guys. The thing is, the issue that you're looking at, can you correct it by getting them young enough and that you are in your frame and she's going to rock with you because she looks at you as her leader, not just only her man, her future husband or fiance. She looks to you as not only her man is her leader, her security blanket, because when she recognizes that, guys, everything will fall into place. Now, whatever happens after that, though, I can't control that. All right. This is like banging red. Hey, if you're not married or have upward mobility to get what you want, these dating streets are worse than, I missed that here. These dating streets are worse than downtown Detroit. I hear you, Don. Hey, that's the whole point I'm saying is with this video here. If you ain't ready, you need time. These girls, these women, I should say girls like that. These young women, you got to get them younger. The longer you wait, the chances you take that she's going to have banshee ways. All girls going to have a little bit of banshee in them. That's what you like when you see what that mouth do. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get y'all feels like, I don't know, Dave. And then they go ahead and pull their hair back and they give you that gawk 3000, right? And you're like, I don't know, Dave. You see, they all got a little something in them. The key is that, do you get them at the right stage where that they have been corrupted? Or not corrupted enough. So y'all need to learn. Y'all ready for the next video? So if y'all wait on a woman not to be fickle in her emotions, change with the wind and then just stay single. That's your job, to provide system, order, and structure. Right, Rod? Yeah. I agree with you, Rod. What's going on, Trust? Trust in the building. Pooh Man's like, not downtown Detroit. I agree with Rod. Guys, most women are fickle. The younger the girl, the more fickle they're going to be. Do y'all know that? The younger the girl, the more fickle it's going to be. That fickleness can grow out. If you get what you can, it takes time to get that fickleness out, guys. You know all young girls can be like this here. You see, when they're so young like this here, like that, fresh out of college, some of y'all old enough that, he's like, this is a baby. I can't see it this way. I'm talking for my guys in their 30s. They're like, how old were y'all when y'all got married? I was 30. Damn, I'm losing track of my age here. What year was that? 36. 36. I was 1 month shy of 37, Del. 1 month shy of 37. So I waited. I waited. So yeah, I was older, you know what I'm saying? Larry's like, it's part of the learning curve at her age and it's expected. Thank you, Larry. That's what I'm saying here. Some of y'all are acting y'all ages here and not understanding that some of these things come when you age, when you get maturity and when you build here. You know what I mean? So, okay, guys. Y'all ready for the next video? She was like, I was 25. Yeah, Rouse, I was 27, going on 15 years. That's what's up, Rod. Yeah. Jeter is still married. Yeah, okay. Okay, cool. Y'all ready for the next video? Press 1. Y'all ready for the next video? Press 1. Derek's like, me, 24, should have waited longer, but it turned out well. I hear you, Derek. It happens. You know, sometimes we don't get that wisdom and knowledge. Pooh Man's like 1, 2. You know? Okay. William Gilbert's with the 1. Darren's like almost 20. Hey, congratulations, Don. 20 years. That's an accomplishment, man. That's dope. T. Lee says she's 23 and will keep looking for that next big thing until she's 40 and single. Woman I proposed to is going through that now. Dell's like, see, y'all started young and still making it through. Yep, that's true. But I was knocking on 40. And you want to know something, Dell? I'm glad I'm gonna let y'all know right now. The women in my 20s, if I would have married in my 20s, I would have fit in that statistic and that stereotype, and I've been divorced by now. That's a fact. Derek, right? My blue pill days too. Exactly. I'm talking about that. If there's a couple of times that it could have happened in my 20s, and you know what? I know I would have been divorced. And you want to know something? I wouldn't have been the one that filed. They banshees would have been the one that filed. When I look back at it now, oh my God! You know what I'm saying? Good things happen to those who wait. Me, 25, divorced, 36, crazy enough to get married again at 40 and loving it. I hear you, Mark. I want you to know something, Mark, though. If it don't work this time, don't go back for a third time, brother. Hey, Mark, if it don't work the second time here, something happens, you better not go back for a third helping. Please don't go back for a third helping, brother. Hey, man, just do me that solid, man. I hope this one is the last one here. All right? Either way. That was like, it could definitely work if y'all build together. T. Lee's like, TD&D, she gonna be single after 30. Damn, T. Lee, you going hard, T. Lee. Come on, man. There's like 37 years of marriage like a fine wine. I hear you. Eric's like, got married 27, and it's my 7-year marriage. Okay, that's what's up, Eric. Congrats, man. Like to hear so many cats that's married here. You know, it's not perfect. We know it's a losing battle for some people here in the West. You know, and I get it that it's not ideal for men, but when it does work, it works. The problem, though, is that we have so many overwhelming divorces that happen because women get in their feelings and they think they can do better, and then that they feel that, you know, like a boyfriend, I can just upgrade and elevate here and throws out like the win. You know, but when it works, it works. And when it doesn't, we see the problems. You know what I mean? You know, what are you saying here? Let's see here. Mark's like, nope, I would be goddamn no. 3 strikes for me. Gotcha, Mark. Okay, guys. Y'all saw the ones here. So we ready for the third video. We ready for the third video. Guys, this the thumbnail. We got to do the thumbnail, guys. We've waited long enough here. Let's get the thumbnail. Let's get that thumbnail. Where are you at? Oh, here we go. Here we go. We at thumbnail status, guys. We at the thumbnail. We are at the thumbnail. We got some time here. Likes up in the building. Let me see here. Let me do this here. Give me 1 second, guys. Just getting some calls here. Nah, we good on that. People like to call me on my live stream here. Likes up in the building, guys. Likes up. People like to call me on my live stream. I don't know why. They know I'm busy. You know, stop calling me on my live stream here. You can talk to me after the fact here. You know, we'll get done when we get done here. You know, Don's like, I saw this itch happening as soon as MySpace came out. Damn, Don, you had that kind of foresight, Don? You had that foresight back in 2006? Like, oh, damn, here's MySpace. It's over. Is that what you saw? Time is like, damn, time is over. Stop playing, man. Stop playing, man. Kenny G is like, not again. These women are getting more delusional each day. It's getting bad, man. It's getting bad. Where is her neck? Y'all going in before I start the video. Where is her neck? Her shoulders ate her back. Damn, Sheila get into it now. Oh, Lord have mercy. Hey, man. That's a huge, look at grits and bacon. All right. Y'all starting here. I love you, but Chicago needs one. Jay, why you keep throwing Chicago in the mix here? Stop it, man. I taken enough L's as it is. It's my channel, and I voluntarily take L's. Okay? Why you gotta see more Chicago? I don't get it, man. She looks like she's full of gravy. Yeah, Derek. This is what hey guys, before we get started here, before I hit play in a few seconds here, this is what we call here. I shouldn't say this. I shouldn't say this here. I said it before. No, I'm being mean here. I shouldn't say this. Yeah, Tom, I know she's a big one. I said this before. I know, Larry, you like to pick on Chicago. I mean, she could be a nice woman to play the video here. It looked like she suffers from high blood pressures. I'm going to say it again. It looked like she is experiencing high blood pressures. I could be wrong. And that is wrong for me saying that. Not high blood pressure, high blood pressures. Oh, okay, guys. Let's get to the video. Y'all ready? Y'all been ready? Shout out to all the likes in the building. Shout out to everybody in the ninjas watches here. Let's go. Next video. Let's do it.
Oh, hi. How are you?
Good. What's your name, honey?
My name is Sheila.
Sheila.
Sheila, where you calling us from?
I'm calling from Tampa, Florida.
Sheila. 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 She got your name, Sheila. But check it out. Florida, Tampa, Florida, take the L. We got our Florida again. Tampa stayed Tampa things. Hey guys, have you heard how bad Tampa can be? I'm not saying she's bad, but I didn't realize that when people say they're from Tampa and then everybody starts rolling their eyes. I didn't realize that Tampa was that bad. People say people in Tampa do Tampa things. And I was like, what do you mean? It's like, Dave, go to Tampa and find out. So I ain't trying to find out. Y'all tell me. And it's like, Dave, we ain't got to tell you. Understand the understood. I was like, God dizzle. So we got Tampa doing Tampa things. And shout out to Sheila because she said she quit. All right. She'll take an L because this is her name. Let's go, guys.
Tampa, Florida. How old are you?
How old are you?
I'm 38.
38.
Ooh, 38.
What do you do for a living?
What do you do?
I'm a customer service representative.
Okay, customer service.
Customer service
Answer.
representative. Do you have any kids?
How many kids you got?
Yes, I have 8.
You have what?
I have 8.
You have 8 kids.
Mhm.
Okay, how old are your kids?
21, 17, 16, 12, 8, 6, 3, and 1.
Are they all by the same man?
No,
How many men?
2. My
Oh,
first marriage, I had 4, and in my last marriage, I had 4.
Ooh. 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 Like Biggie say, ugh. Hey, can y'all do a Biggie? Ugh. Black and ugly as ever. However, I say coochie down to the socks. Hey, ugh. Hey, man. Hey, man. The oldest 21. That means she started at 17, y'all. 8 kids. 4 by one man, 4 by the other man. 8 total under 40. She was divorced. She was married. She divorced now. So guys, well, we're gonna find some more. I've never asked. I think I've done this. I haven't done this in a long time here. But are any of you guys here interested in being a stepdad to 8 kids? I mean, some of them are grown already. One's 21. He got to be out the house. He can drink. You got a stepson to drink with. And the step 2, right? Yo, this all you, Leroy. How's this all me, man? Why you gotta put me in this category here, man? I'm just kind of curious. Could y'all rock with a woman who has a large amount of kids? I ain't saying large like her size. I'm saying a large amount of kids. Don't do the pun intended. It just kind of came out that way. Pause, man. Dave, she come to lay your dreads to the side. Don, stop it. Stop it, Don. Vince is like, please. Hey. Hey, Derek, this is your speed, Derek. What's going on, Roderick? Roderick's in the building. For me to stand up. From Bermuda. She probably one of the big family. Hey, shout out to my man Squeegee Kid with the $5 holla. It's a $4.99. We give you that penny upgrade, brother. Turn the chat green here. What you got here? 21, 17, 16, 12, 8, 6, 3, and 1. Your Powerball numbers, ladies and gentlemen. Damn, Squeegee Kid. Hey, Squeegee's long. You wrong, brother. Hey, man. Salud. Thank you for the holla. I appreciate you, man. Guys, likes up in the building. Drop them supers, man. Show your love for your boy, man. We here. We cooking. We getting it in here, guys. Just past hour 1 to hour 2. Guys, if y'all play the lotto, my man Squeegee is saying, hey, here's your Powerball numbers. Go ahead and play them and see if you can get lucky and see you can become the next millionaire. God dizzle, Squeegee Kid. Why you gotta do that, man? You ain't right, man. You ain't right. Okay, guys. Let's get back into it. I can't knock the woman. Derek, freaky ass. Only 4. Wait, what are you saying, Jay? Only 4. Let me see. I just lost my screen here. Give me 1 second. Only 4. I'm doing this 4 at 4 at Wendy's. God dizzle, man. The 4 at 4 at Wendy's. That's still going on? I didn't know they had that going on. Just like, it's just going to be hard to find a mate that wants to lock in unless he has plenty of children. Man, it's a lot of children, y'all. You ain't lying. Hey, shout out my man Grits and Bacon with the $2 holler, man. Turn the chat here blue saying she built like a fridge. Oh, come on, man. Jizzle. Ooh. Hey, man. Salud. Thank you for the holler. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Thank you. Grits and Bacon. Man, I had some grits yesterday, man. I didn't have no bacon, though. I made me some grits. Hey, man, let's go. Okay, guys. Thank you, Grits and Bacon, for the $2 holler. Turn the chat blue here. Guys, okay, let's get started. Let's get into the video now. Let's get into it. Let's hear about her situation here. Guys, you might be, when you hear the full story, you might say, hey, Dave, this is my get down. And this is what I want to roll with here. What's the IG? What's the Facebook? I'm hollering. All right. So let's keep it playing here because y'all are judging the book by its cover. Just because she's big don't mean that y'all don't like the loving. Just because she's a large one here don't mean that you won't like the loving. All right. So let's go. Let's get back into it, guys. Let's let it cook.
You have a 1-year-old though. So what happened with that one?
Yeah, what happened to your 1-year-old?
That's the man that I married. It just not working out.
Doesn't work out.
Are you married right now?
Yeah, you're married.
We're separated.
Oh!
When are you gonna be divorced?
Yeah, you're gonna be divorced.
When he signs the papers, right now he's stalling.
What the hell? Stalling.
So you're legally married.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
How's Kenny gonna handle this?
So
now?
I have a rule with that, but let's see if you pass the test to proceed. So how long you been separated for?
Yeah, how long?
We've been separated for over a year.
Ooh.
Like right when my baby was born, we separated.
You separated to the
And all that matters is, and why won't he sign the paperwork?
Yeah.
Well, it's about my money and how much I make. He doesn't work. So I took care of everything. So he wants that same lifestyle.
So he won't sign because what is he asking for? Spousal support?
Yes.
Okay. And you're not agreeing?
Mm-mm.
Carry the 1. I carry the 1. I subtract the 5. We put the 2 here. Then we roll that over. There's 8 kids. So I add the 1. I subtract the 3. We add the 5. Then we got a 21-year-old out of the mix here. I don't know what I'm counting right now. I'm just trying to figure this issue out. Give me 1 second, guys. Bear with me for 1 moment. Air counting. So I do this here. Then I got that. And then we do this. And then, you know what I come over, guys? You want equality, you get equality. You over here messing with Pookie, and Pookie wants some spousal support. You're gonna have to pay Pookie, baby girl. You wanted Pookie. You wanted Pookie to glaze your buns. You wanted to marry Pookie. You wanted him to go ahead and get those gifts in this. You gave him 4 kids, and he don't work. And now you don't want to get divorced. Hey, all you doing is trying to run the shot clock out, but it don't matter because if Pookie, if Chad, if Chet, if Ray, if Dusty Daryl ain't working, he got nothing but time to wait off this shot clock. Hey, guys, right, Larry? The math ain't mathing. Ladies, you go ahead and marry a dude with no money, no nothing, no ambition. He lays on your couch. He a homosexual and everything, and now he wants the same lifestyle. You did it to yourself. You just wanted somebody to love you, to be next to you, to get those gizzard innards, and now you're trying to get away from him for this past year. And you know what Pookie's saying? You know what Dusty Daryl is saying? You know what I'm saying? Because like Dave using base 8 math. Stop it, Clifton. Hey, man, I'm doing what I'm doing here. The math wasn't mathing. Guys, the ladies, this is what happens. You thought you can change Pookie. You thought Pookie was gonna level up. You thought because Pookie was making you saying, Lord Jesus, Lord Jesus. And you know what though? I'm sick and tired of y'all basic Christian ass motherfuckers. I don't care about the algorithm right now that want to come in my comments and say, Dave, stop using the Lord's name in vain. I ain't a goddamn Christian, so shut the fuck up. Okay? I'll say whatever curse word I say and how word I want to use it here. All right. So get out of my goddamn live streams and you ninja watch about Dave, stop using the Lord's name in vain. I'm saying what I'm saying here. All right. Yo. She thought that Pookie was going to change. She thought that Pookie was going to get a job. She thought that Dusty Daryl was going to get off that goddamn couch here. And you know what happened? You filed for divorce because Dusty Daryl never changed. And you know what that means now? You got to cut a check to Dusty Daryl. Look at Renee. Hey, I don't own one, Renee. I gotta do it in the air. I gotta count this out here. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, we do that, and the math is still not mathing. Hey man, hey man, come on, let's get to I gotta get to y'all supers now, man. Shout y'all here. Shout out to our man Project Leroy with the $5 holla. Turn the chat here green here saying those are the winning Powerball numbers to win her child support prize. God damn, Leroy. Damn, Leroy. Hey man, hey, salute, man. Thank you for the holla. I appreciate you, man. You ain't right, man. I mean, hey guys, play those numbers, see what happens. Hey, you never know. You can't win until you play. You can't win until you play. Hey, man. Thank you, Leroy. I appreciate you, man. Hey, man. Shout out to my man Eric Jordan with the $2 holla. Turn the chat here blue saying 8 kids, 2 baby daddies. Huge bitch, go back with your man. Eric, though, she ain't feeling pookie no more. Hey, man. Salute. Thank you for the holla. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, EJ, man. Oh, my God. This is getting out of hand here, guys. Oh, let me get these other supers. We're going to get back to the video, guys. I get to these supers, and we're going to get back to the video. I think it might get worse. Just hold on, but wait. There's more. Shout out to my man Clifton with the $2 holla. Turn the chat here blue saying, why is her shoulder above her neck? Hey, Clifton. I'm looking at that now. Oh, my God. Hey, man. Salute. Thank you for the holla. I appreciate you, man. No, let me blow this up, Clifton. Let me look at that. Yo, you ain't lying, Clifton. Hey, Tribe. Yo, why she got fullback shoulders? Why she like she going to block that front line? Why she look like she going to protect the quarterback? Why she look like she going to get that pancake sack? Hey, man. I'm being mean right now. Hey, I need to stop right now. Let's move on. We got the next holla from my man Pinball with the $4.99, the $5 holla. Turn the chat here green here. We'll give you the upgrade saying Tampa delegation respectfully claims the L for today. Pinball, thank you for stepping up. Thank you for stepping up, Pinball. Hey, Pinball. Hey, brother. Salute. Thank you for the holla. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for being honest, Pinball, and stepping up, man. Tampa's your neck of the woods. Yeah. And shout out to my man T. Lee coming in with the $5 holla. Turn the chat here green here. What you saying here? In the words of The Godfather, you don't get better than your baby daddy. T. Lee. That ain't never wrong. Hey, brother T. Lee. Salute. Thank you for the holla. I appreciate you, man. That ain't never wrong, man. The Godfather was never wrong when he said that, man. Eric like Pookie GTD for free. She got fullback shoulders with a punt stand neck. God dizzle, Jay, you wrong, man. She looked like Larry Allen, Hall of Fame for the Dallas. Larry Allen, come on, Larry. God dizzle, man. She looked like Larry Allen. That's just God. You asking for a fight when she sees you. She gonna eat you, Larry. Be careful, man. I hope she don't come to New York. Hey, man, she has natural ligature marks on her neck. Ligature marks? Come on, man. Stop playing, Jay. Jay in rare form today, man. Jay, you ain't right, man. Look at Kendra's face. Right. My pause game is on point. Pause. Yeah, look at Kendra looking at her like, what you talking about, girl? Hey, man. Hey, look at Vince cracking up over there. Okay, guys. All right. Let's get back to the video. Let's let it cook. Let's see what we got here.
So how long is this going to take? Because if a man meets you, he has to accept that, I mean, you do have 8 children, and he has to also accept that you're legally married. So what would you say to the guy that's cautious because of those 2 things?
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I would really tell that person, really not to worry about it, because eventually he will sign. He will when he realizes I'm not going to.
Hold on. He said sign, but do you guys hear that goddamn smoke detector? Oh, you need a man, girl. You know why? When we hear that smoke detector, we know ain't no man in the house. Do y'all hear that smoke detector? Do y'all hear? I had to stop it there. I heard that smoke detector. What's going on, Terrence? What's going on, brother? Hey, man, you gonna do the lamb chickens? Hey, man, stop, brother. Stop. She's still, hey, trust. She is still married. She's only separated. The dude ain't signed the papers. Hey, man, what's her deal breakers? You trying to find out, ain't you? Hey, guys, that beep is going off. I can't unhear it now. I've been hearing the beeps now, and that's why I stopped it here. She's saying he going to sign the papers here. Let's get back here now. That's right. Pookie's only.
Do for him. And that's the problem that I have. I always do so much for him. It's not used to me telling him no. So
what?
That situation right there, the next guy I don't have to worry about.
Oh, really?
Okay, what's your zodiac sign?
Damn Zodiac.
I'm a Taurus.
When's your birthday?
May 4th.
Okay, I'm May 7th. We 3 days apart.
Mhm.
Let's see it. So this is Sheila, Tampa, Florida, 38 Taurus, customer service. She has 8 kids. I will say 2 men is not as bad as I thought you were going to say. But 2 men. She is legally married, going through a divorce. What kind of man are you looking for at this moment?
Someone that's willing to work. Like, meet me halfway. I need somebody that's willing to work. I don't want nobody that doesn't want to work. I don't want nobody that want to just have a free ride. I want somebody that's going to help and work.
Free ride.
Okay.
Oh,
what are
damn
your
beat.
deal breakers.
Deal breakers, y'all. Come on.
Oh, I have so many.
Okay, let's get to it.
You have a lot of deal breakers?
Yeah.
Mhm. Can I skip that one?
No.
No.
I mean, you have a lot, so why can't you name 1 or 2?
Yeah, come on.
Because I don't want to be like,
Damn beeps.
I don't want to be rude about it.
I'm curious. I want to hear them.
Yeah, I want to hear them too. That many of them.
It's so much.
So much. Tell us one.
How could it be so much and you're not naming 1?
Can we get one?
Because I'm just saying I don't want to be rude about it.
Be rude. The dude ain't here yet.
I guess like I don't want somebody that's gonna be
Damn beeps.
Ugh. I can't do that one.
You can't do it. What?
Too much.
What? Too much.
You have to answer the deal breaker question. You don't got to name every single one, but you got to name 1, 2, at least 2 deal breakers. You said you have a lot. We have to hear it, honey.
Come on.
Why? I'm just curious. Why is this so hard to answer?
Because it's a lot. That's why I'm just like, okay.
Come on. Are we serious?
Did you leave?
She left.
Okay. Oh, child.
Hold on. You can't make this up. Hey, yo. yo, guys, tribe. We gotta do that again. Yo, Kendra asked, if y'all just walking in, she asked her what her deal breakers are. She was like, oh man, there's so many of them. And so we're just sitting here. There's so many. Can I skip? No, you can't. If there's so many, give us one. One, please. Oh my God. I don't know. Just say it. I don't know. Just say it. I don't know. I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. Hey, guys, let's hear that one more time. One more again, y'all. Hold on. Let me get that. One more again. Hold on. One more again. Let's do that again, guys. Hold on. Let's do that one more again.
Because I don't want to be like.
No, let's go back more. Here we go. One more again. One more again, guys. I gotta hear this again.
Oh, I have so many.
You got so many.
You have a lot of deal breakers?
Mm-hmm.
Just one. Just one. One deal breaker.
Can I skip that one?
No. One deal breaker.
I mean, you have a lot, so why can't you name 1 or 2?
Can I get one, please? Alex,
because I don't want to be like.
Damn beeps.
I don't want to be rude about it.
I'm curious. I want to hear them.
Yeah. One more again.
It's so much.
How could it be so much and you're not naming 1?
Because I'm just saying I don't want to be rude about it. You know. I guess I don't want somebody that's gonna be.
Damn beeps. Get your smoke detector change.
I can't do that one.
You gotta do it. Come on, y'all. Come on. Watch this. Here we go. Come on.
You have to answer the deal breaker
Come on.
question. You don't got to name every single one, but you got to name
Come
one,
on.
two, at least 2 deal breakers. You said you have a lot. We have to hear it, honey. Why? I'm just curious. Why is this so hard to answer?
Yeah. Well,
Because
damn
it's a lot.
beeps.
That's why I'm just like,
The
okay.
beeps. Look at that. Okay, fix your phone. Be still. I'm out.
Did you leave? Okay. Oh, child. All right. Well, I guess she wanted to go. I had no idea that a deal breaker question was a difficult question. For those who don't know, only thing you don't have to answer is the last time you had sex. Every other question you do have to answer, just so we can all be on the same page, child.
Rod says, just say that you don't want a man that can't cook. Hey guys. Look at Stray. Y'all laughing. I'm laughing too right now. There's just so many. If there's so many, just give us one. Let me carry the 1. I subtract the 2, then I got all these deal breakers over here that I want to talk about. So we're going to carry the 4. We multiply it by 3, add the 1, subtract it by 5. Then we're going to put it in parentheses, 6 divided by 2. Then you put that and times that by 6. And then we're going to go ahead. Hey, man. Hey, this reminds me of that time when I took Spanish 1 3 times, man, because I know my Spanish. Hey, stop playing with me, man. Hey, who took Spanish 1 3 times? Press a 1. Press it. Who took Spanish 1 3 times, man? Press a 1. None of y'all gonna press 1. I know that. Like, damn, Dave, you can't speak Spanish like that? Como te llamas? Okay, come get me. Come holler at me. Hey, man. Hey, she wasn't playing, y'all. She wasn't playing, man. Where the Price is Right, losing music, right. I believe her, says Kenny G. And cut. She got a brain for you thinking about that. Yeah, man. Come on, stop playing with me, y'all. Hey, let me get to these supers, man. Shout out to my man Mark with the $5 holla. Turn the chat here. Green here. What you got here, brother? Large women need to accept they will get either pookies or they will be a sneaky bust down. They have the same complaints. Hit the gym. Hey, facts, man. Hey, man. Hey, Mark, facts, man. Hey, Mark, first things first, man. Salud. Thank you for the holla. I appreciate you, man. Large women need to know that you are probably a bust down off the rip, especially you got 8 kids. Ain't no guy taking this seriously here, right? 8 kids says so many things here, right? I got another video, guys. Don't leave. I have another video. We've gone through 3. I got one more here. Don't leave. We just got to talk about this one for a second before we move on here, right? Check it out, Mark. Even if she hit the gym and lost all those pounds, she's done. What I mean by she's done, not in the mean way, I'm talking about the fact that the man that she wants is not checking for her. Like it stated here, when Kevin Samuels say you do not get better than your baby daddy, the last guy who he was with, the guy that that set the standard for you, that person is who you're going to be at or lower. And more likely, you're not going to get that equal. Whoever that guy is, it's going to be a tail off after that point here. So if you've been, the first guy wasn't even married. Here's the thing we didn't get the details on, guys. She's been married one time here, but she's going through divorce. What she said very faintly was the first guy she wasn't married to. So she already had a baby daddy giving her 4 kids, right? So that 21, 17, there was no marriage there. So she's over here at 17, at 20, we're like that, giving this man all these babies and not requiring anything whatsoever. Then she does get married, get a pookie who doesn't work, and then now she's trying to get him to file for divorce and he won't sign the papers. Why? Because he wants spouse support. You know, some ladies, this is what guys been going through throughout the last, 60 years with no fault divorce. This is what guys go through here. Women want spouse support. They want to be taken care of because they want to keep the exact same lifestyle that they're living when they were together here. So you know what, ladies? You can't get mad at men for wanting this here because you create the market where that you guys want this in the same scenario. Well, thank you. Say thank you to feminism. Feminism basically said that not only will you get access to alimony, and also, ladies, you can go to work and get this bag here. You know what happens when you pick the wrong guy who's a Pookie, Ray, Dusty, Daryl, who ain't working, you get divorced, you got to pay that nigga as well. Just maybe we be paying y'all Pookies out as well. So you know what? You can say thank you to feminism. Because you know what? No matter what's going to happen here, all he needs to do is wait the clock out. You're going to have to cut that check, girl. If you're telling the truth that he is dusty and looking for money here in divorce here, you going to have to cut that check. Thank you, Mark, for that. Appreciate that holla, man. And shout out to my man Don Jeter with the $4.99 $5 holla. Turn the chat here green saying, Dave, remember the pizza person off Spaceballs? They was eating off. She was the same person. Hey, man, Don, come on, man. Come on, Don. You don't go to Spaceballs. Hey, come on, Don. Hey, hold on. Hey, Don. Salud. Thank you for the holla, man. I appreciate you, man. Hold on, Don. Hold on, man. You gonna go Spaceballs on me? That was Pieces of Hut. Hey man, when I was a kid, Piece of the Hut looked damn good. I ain't getting no front. When they was eating him, pause, I wanted to eat that too, pause. Remember, they was like, you delicious, boss. The pepper, it was extra cheese. The mozzarella was coming down. The pepperonis, man. Stop playing with me, man. Hey, Spaceballs one of my favorite movies, man. You can't tell me nothing about no Spaceballs, man. Hey, man, stop playing with me, Don. Hey, come on, man. That guy Dizzle. You're like, damn right, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. All right, there's no deal for her. We might as well play the taps on the Kevin's. Yep, man. Yeah, Don, come on, man. Man, come on. Y'all remember Spaceballs? Yeah, he was, man. Hey, come on. When you was a kid, you wanted all that mozzarella. That's what you say she looked like that, man. Hey, come on, man. A good burger. Man, Pooh, man, that's about like a good decade and change after the fact. What was Spaceballs, like 88? 87 was Spaceballs, man? Hey, man. Yo, she's Jewish. Weird. I didn't see her as a Jewish. Hey, come on, man. Hey, come on, man. Jay's like, Rick Mans had that big ass. Hey, he was Lord Helmet. Hey, come on. I know that movie like, hey, come on. Hey, Don, that was Lord Helmet. Hey, remember that? I see your Schwartz is as big as mine. Let's see how you handle it. Hey, man. Hey, that movie ain't right, man. Hey, man. Stop playing with me, man. Remember they had the rings? Like, hey, man. Come on, man. The Schwartz. It wasn't the Force. It was the Schwartz. Hey, man. Don, you just hijacked my stream here to talk about some Spaceballs, man. Hey, man. All right. Dave, I'm an OG. We both in the game, man. We both in the game, man. Oh, man. I love that movie, man. I love Spaceballs, man. Remember, you're going to go to ludicrous speed. Remember that, Don? We're going to go, not light speed, you go to ludicrous speed. Remember when they went through it? It's like, wow, they went to plaid. Hey, man, stop playing. We got to get to the next video, man. Right, Renee, man, the Schwartz be with you. Man, they went to plaid. Hey, man. Hey, man, I might gotta watch that tonight, man. I gotta put that on demand. It's got to be available on demand for free. I don't feel like paying for it. I hope it's free on demand. All right, guys. Next video. Press the one if y'all ready. Shout out to Spaceballs. Shout out to Spaceballs. Press the one y'all ready for the next video. Next video, press one. That was the ish, Don. Come on, man. That's part of the childhood. You want to know something, Don? I almost got in trouble with my dad. I never forget this. I never forget this. Hey, remember when they did the little thing? This is actually a curse word, when you go, you do that. That's an FU. If you don't realize that, you would do that. And then they did it like this though. And they give you like a little smile, like a wave back. It's like F you and have a good day, right? That's what that means, right? Well, can you imagine like the 8-9-year-old version of me when my parents will go out to dinner and I'm at the table, I'm doing this. Hey, man. My dad's like, hey, boy, don't be doing that. My dad's like, hey, boy, don't be doing that. Hey, that's bad. I was like, hey, my bad, Dad. Hey, man, stop playing with me, man. I love that movie, man. That movie was a bad influence on me. They had the Statue of Liberty spaceship. Yeah, man, with a vacuum cleaner, Don. Remember? The Statue of Liberty had a vacuum cleaner. Suck. All right, I'm done, man. I'm done. I am so done. Hey, come on, Renee. Come on, man. Hey, come on. You told us to comb the desert, so we're combing the desert. They had pics and said, find a thing yet? Not a thing, sir. What about you guys? Nothing here, sir. What about you? We ain't found shit. Hey, man. Hey, man. Y'all ready? Man? Come on, man. I know that. I tell you, hey, I'm an encyclopedia. You say certain movies around me, I can recite the whole movie just like that, guys. Come on, man. Y'all should know this by now with my pop culture, man. Y'all say something, I just go off a tangent for like 5 minutes, man. Hey, man. Okay, we ready, man. We ready. Thanks, Renee, for that with the comb in the desert, man. That was classic with that comb in the desert, man. They had comb, and ironically, the white guys had the combs. When the black guy had the pick with the power fist. You notice that? Why the black dude had to have the pick when he was combing the desert? Stop playing with me, guys. Come on, man. All right, y'all ready? We on to the next one here. Okay, I see y'all placing y'all bets here. Where's she gonna come out? Say, come on, Jay. Why do you want Chicago so bad? See, what y'all watching on the replay gang and the Raptors here, Jay wants Chicago to take this L so bad. Jay, why? Why you want this L so bad for Shy? Come on, man. I take L's all the time when I do the show here. You should represent this here. Understand and understood. All right, guys. Let's go. Next video. Let's kick it.
Smile on your face, girl.
Okay. Hi.
Hi, what's your name?
I'm Krish. My head was hurting. That's why I was doing that.
Chris, where you calling me from, honey?
Where you at?
Houston, Texas.
Houston,
Texas.
Yes.
Chris, Houston, Texas.
Hold on. Rod, where you at? Is Rod still here, guys? Where Rod at? Rod lives in Houston. Rod, y'all saw him in the chat earlier. He dropped supers earlier. So y'all want to take some bets here. Texas again. So, and it's in Houston. Hey, Houston be parking lot pimping in my chat here, guys. Here we go. Y'all see Rod? Here we go, Dave, with the bullshit. Oh God, look at Rod. Rod, come on, man. Hey, why you got to respond like that, Rod? Why you got to come out like that? Okay, let's get back to the video. Excuse me, guys. I have to clear my throat here. Sorry for that. But Rod, why you gotta react like that? See, Rod, I thought you was a team player, Rod. That's right, Eric. Taking the L. There we go. Let's go. Houston, stand up.
Texas. How old are you?
I'm 33.
33.
33. What do you do for a living?
What do you do?
Long story short, I work in billing for the Toyota Center.
Billing.
She works for billing in the Toyota Center.
Toyota, Kendra.
Okay. Do you have any kids?
Any kids?
No kids.
No kids.
No kids.
Okay.
What's your zodiac sign?
Damn Zodiacs.
Scorpio.
Scorpio.
Likes up, guys. Likes up
So
the building.
This is Krish.
Yes, Krish.
Texas, Scorpio, 33, no kids, works in billing. What kind of man you looking for, babe?
Hey, let's go, guys.
I want a traditional man. I want a husband.
Oh, she want Rod.
She wants a husband. Okay, what's some
You want a
qualities
husband.
you want your husband to have?
Traditional man like Rod.
So
Hold on,
I
GOC.
grew up with a very traditional household. Dad worked, mom stayed at home, and taught us how to be the amazing peoples that we are. So that's what I would like to have, the same type of values that I have. Someone that I did grow up in church as well, so that's important to me.
Okay. What's some deal breakers?
Yeah, deal breakers.
I'm a very honest person. I hate liars.
Who don't like liars?
I just honesty in general. Honesty just covers a lot of different aspects for me. So just an honest individual.
Okay. Does he have to make a certain amount of money?
Money.
Just enough to carry a household, because I do work and I still plan on working until I have children. So just enough to carry a household for me and future children.
Okay. She wants a traditional man. But you're 33 years old, no kids. She works in billing, so look like she probably has a stable job. You know, Toyota. Hey, Rod, isn't the Toyota Center in Houston? Is that the name of the Rockets facility down there? Toyota's, I know, have that plant down there. You know, so, you know, I mean, the typical liars thing. I don't know why women say this. I don't want no liars. No person in human history said, I want me a liar. Right? I don't get that, right? But hey, that's what women gonna say here. You know, what's going on, millennial? So, you know, so check this out here. So she's 33, but she's looking for a traditional man. She wants to get married here, but the wall is here. Guys, the wall is here. So we need to find out why you still single, no kids at 33. You see, this, ladies, this may sound crazy here. It's downtown. Thank you, Millennial. Thank you. Guys, here's what we got to ask here. It's not a problem for men to be single with no kids at 33. Hell, we see the stats here that, was it over 54% of black men are single and childless nowadays. So 33 is not an issue. But for ladies, if you're 33, single with no kids, that's an issue here because now you're knocking on the door to geriatric pregnancy. Geriatric pregnancy starts at 35 years old. Can someone refresh these chicks? Hey, I didn't even see what you. Hey, Dell, I didn't even see your comment here. I'm talking this here, and I didn't see it. Exactly, Dell. I had my chat here. There's a delay, guys. So if you're talking, say something, I don't get it for a little bit here. So I just see Dell's comment. And exactly, 33 years old, which means that at 35, you have officially entered geriatric pregnancy. Women don't like to hear that. Do you know how many times I've had this conversation, Tribe, where I explained that, and they look at me like I'm crazy? They're like, what are you talking? And I'm like, yes, 35 is geriatric. You have old eggs. Your wounds are old. You may not be old. You may feel you're knocking on the middle age, but your womb is old, guys. So we're going to hear a little bit more from her. Let's see here. We don't know everything yet, but you're right, Renee. The eggs are about to be scrambled, and it ain't going to be good scrambled too. You're not going to get no cheese on that. You know what I'm saying? And a little salt and pepper, and that can be fluffy. It's going to be some hard-ass scrambled eggs, y'all. Hey, man. So check it out. Let's get back into it. Dell says, I got your back, Rod. Hey, Dell, hey, Dell, let Rod fight his own battles. Dell, you saw what happened to Derek. Remember Big Man and Jeff the other week? And Jeff wanted to throw his hat in the ring, and then Derek wanted to go ahead and play Captain Save Him for Jeff here, and we didn't see Jeff the 2 days ago. Right? We saw Jeff show up on Monday. He was gone for like a whole week. Dell, let Rod fight his own battles. All right? Let Rod sit here, take this Houston L. Okay? Rod over here trying to play cool. Everybody take L's here, and Rod want to be like, I ain't taking no L. He's going to try to fight to the last breath here, to the last type in here. Let Rod fight his own battles. All right? Rod a grown-ass man. Okay? Rod can't come out here, and then he can't even go to the goddamn fight. He left all of us hanging. We're supposed to go to the fight next month, Rod. Where you at? Where you at? Dell's like, no, I'm out. Yeah, thank you, Dell. You figured, yeah, that's all I had to say. Dell's like, hey, right, let Rod fight his own battles, Dell. It's not on me, it's the rest of the Ain't-ish crew, okay? Because you saw what happened to Derek. Derek got his feelings hurt. Hey, look at Rod gonna say, I won't run out on Dell, though. I'm built different. Okay, Rod. Okay, you built differently. All right. Hey, Dell. Just because Rod said he's built differently, don't let him bring you in to the Ain't-ish crew dignanigans, okay? Because you saw it happen to Derek the other week, all right? Were you there for that super beef, Dell? You don't want to beef around for another super beef, all right? The Ain't-ish crew, you don't take no prisoners. Stay out of Rod's problems here. Let Rod take this L and keep it moving, all right? Rod, take the L. Matter of fact, Rod's only talking like this right now because he probably seen this chick at the Toyota Center. Rod over here looking at his chops like, man, look at that chocolate sister right there. I'm about to holler at that. I'm gonna put up my Houston lingo on her. I'm a parking lot pimp on that. Look who showed up now. Talk about timing. Yeah, Jeff. Yeah, I brought it up again, Jeff. Talk about timing. Out of left field, Jeff shows up. Dell, do you want to be Jeff? Dell, let Rod fight his own battles. Or, hey, look what happened to Jeff here and Derek. Jeff there shows up, oh, damn. Right. Okay. Dell, look, I already know. Okay, let's get back to the video now. Long as you know, Dell, as long as you know, don't get caught up in other tribe members' dignanigans, okay? Let Rod fight his battles. Look at this here. Rod gonna be like, I got it handled, Dell. I got a woman when most of these ninjas don't. That don't matter, Rod. I ain't trying to hear that. You ain't come to Vegas. I'm staying on the nigga head. Pause. Hey, Rod, I'm staying on the nigga head. Hey, shout out to Tasha K. Hey, did you hear what Tasha K used to say that? I'm on a nigga head. Come on, Rod. Hey, man. Hey, you're right, Derek. Don't be like Jeff who just showed up. Jeff got that stigma lined up now. Jeff, you got the stigma till you fight Big Man. Jeff's stuck right now. All right, guys, let's get back to the video, man. Paul says, Rod, I'm on a nigga head. All right, Rod. Take this L. Let's continue the video. Let's go.
Does he have to look a certain way?
Looks.
I like my men medium. I do. I like a man that's like well put together. Like
Rod?
even if you're like not as like a 10, but you can dress nice, you carry yourself like a real man. I like a good medium man. That's my preference.
Like
A
Rod?
medium man. All right, let's do the Kendrick Cam.
Let's see what she's working with here. Let's do the Kendrick Cam
Okay.
here.
They said they like your locks.
Thank you. I get that a lot. Almost 3 years. Let's see if I can do this. Okay, that's not working. So
Okay, she got a little petite body, guys. Like Rod. Okay, this is what Rod likes. Little petite body here, guys. What do y'all think? Yeah, squeeze your kid medium, like Rod. Rod's medium. I'm gonna mess with Rod on this one now. Rod's medium, guys. Yeah. What do you think, guys? You know, she got a little body on here. That's that Houston. That's that Texas barbecue, right, Rod? Larry's like, look, she working it. Right. Leroy's like, that's all you, Rod. Right, Leroy? Right, Leroy? You know what I'm saying? Dell says, any takers? Derek, it's too small for Derek. Derek like I'm big. Derek like big girls with curls. Girls so fat they'll rock your world. All right? This ain't Derek Stilo. We get that. All right. Eric want to spin around. Let's see if she spins around here, guys. Hold on. Let's see what she get. We get a spin?
All right, we see you, baby. Okay. This is Krish.
Nah,
Texas, Scorpio, 33.
we don't get a
kids.
spin.
Can the guy have kids?
my preference is not because I don't have kids and I have this. I've tried a lot with men with children. So my preference is not, but I do like older men. So I understand if you are an older man and you have older kids.
Like
fine.
Rod?
I
Older
get
man
that.
like Rod?
But my preference is no.
Okay. Did I ask you if you had to look a certain way? We did that already. Okay. Do we got to make a certain amount of money? Did I ask you that?
Ask me that.
Okay. All right. When was your last relationship?
It was last relationship.
More recently.
Okay. You got to tell me your last relationship. You just going to tell me your last time you had sex.
We broke up this month.
Okay. When was the last time you was intimate with someone? You don't have to answer.
I'm not gonna say that.
Okay.
It's been this week,
Why
y'all.
do you think you're single, Krish?
Hold on. She didn't want to answer the question. Hey, Rod, do you know this chick? Rod, do you know this woman? I know Houston's big, man. She got that dry rub, that Texas barbecue. Yo, you see, y'all saw, she didn't give us the full view, right? But y'all saw her body. She got a little, it ain't barbecue. She had a little barbecue. You know what I'm saying? I got to change the tone on it. Rod, she had a little Texas barbecue for that body, yo. What's up with that, man? That's all you? Did you glaze those buns recently, this weekend? On Father's Day weekend, on Juneteenth, did you take it to the motherland? I'm just trying to find out. That's the reason why Rod being so defensive here over here. Rod just being too defensive here. This is Houston, stand up. You know, she didn't look like no banshee, Rod. You know, look like she got a little body. She got a little plickety plow, not vibe boom and some Oprah shit. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Rod, come on, man. You know, a little Texas barbecue don't go a long way. You'll go ahead and smother that up, you know, a little bit of the rub on there, you know what I'm saying? Just go ahead and smack that thing. That's all Rod right there. You know what I'm saying? Rod over here acting all crazy over here. We know Rod get down this, man. Rod over here to stop playing, Rod. Come on, man. Yeah, Pooh, man. He took it to the motherland on Juneteenth, man. Come on. Little dry rub, you know, a little bit of Carolina Mystique barbecue sauce on there. Not barbecue. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Rod. Need you to stand up and own this one, brother. Own this one, Rod. You know what I mean? Shout out to my man here, Jeff with the $2 holla, turning the chat blue here saying, I'm here, Dave. What's going on, Jeff? What's going on, Jeff? You know I got a crack on you, man. Pause, man. Hey, man. Salud. Thank you for the holla, man. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for coming in, Jeff. Big man ain't here, though. Jeff, it doesn't change until you and Big Man are in the chat together. Big man on the road right now. Big man traveling. Appreciate the holla. But you know what, though? You got the stigma till you see Big Man again. Because you ran out on Derek. You ran out on Derek, Jeff. Hey, shout out to Rod with the $4.99 $5 holla to in the chat here. Green here saying, what did Rod say? I bet he's mad as hell at me right now. Say, Dave, I don't have to take no one to the motherland. My wife African. Hey, Rod. I didn't know that. Hey, man. Salud. Thank you for the holler right now. Appreciate you. So hey, that's what's up, Rod. He went straight to the motherland already. So that means you did extra on Juneteenth then. You know what I'm saying? You did a little extra on Juneteenth then. All right, my man Rod. Look at you like that. It's barbecue, guys. Hey, when I'm doing with the ladies, man, it ain't barbecue. It's barbecue. All right. Oh man, sorry about that. Oh man, my oh, it says she's Liberia. Okay, Jeff. Okay, Rod. Okay. Gotcha. Hey, I'm still messing with you, dog. You gotta take this out. Man. What are you saying here, Jay? Sorry, man. The soundboard went off. Jeff abandoned the homie Derek like Loki and Burp. Hey, why you gotta go Loki? Hey, man. Hey, why you gotta go Loki, man? Okay, guys, let's get back to the video. Okay. I've been messing with Rod. Pause long enough here. Rod just is. Rod's a good soldier. That's why I got to mess with Rod here. Rod's a good soldier. He got to take this Houston now, but Rod's a good soldier. Rod's my guy. You know what I mean? So let's get back to the music. Let's get back into it. Let's go, guys.
I am a no tolerance for BS. Like, I know my worth. And so if a man's not treating me accordingly, I will leave. I feel like I deserve respect. I believe that I'm a pure-hearted person. And I deserve the best. So I am not going to sit around and let somebody treat me any kind of way.
Okay, fair enough. Chris, I don't mean to be rude. I have to plug my computer in. So give me a second, okay?
What the hell?
Y'all know I just moved. So I came into one of the bedrooms because y'all was complaining about the acoustics in my living room. So I have to move everything over.
Yeah, it was, Jay.
I can get closer to the plug. My computer looks like it's about to die. So let me fix that first. Ooh, child. Talk about live.
Hey, Jeff. I hope you got thick skin, brother. Try getting on me. Jeff, you got to have thick skin to be part of here, man. Hey, Jeff, I hope you got thick skin. If you ain't got thick skin, you ain't built for this here. That's why so many people leave here. They ain't ready for this, Jeff. They ain't ready for this here. It's just not me. It's the Anish crew. It's the AIC. It's the tribe, baby. So, Jeff, I just got to let you know, you got to be built for this, man. Hey, man, you got to be like duck with water rolling off your back, Jeff. If you ain't built for this, we going to eat your ass alive. Pause. Okay? I don't want to be like, Dave out here eating ass. No, I'm not eating ass. Pause. I'm just saying, no, eat your ass alive. Pause. All right? I'm not out here eating ass. Just want y'all to know that right now. I don't got the I eat ass face. All right? Just want to make sure y'all know that here. They going to come and get you, Jeff. Hey, Jeff, you got to have thick skin here. I'm waiting for big man. Yeah. Just got to wait for him, man. What you saying here, Don? Fox on my front porch making my Ring camera go off. I'm like, hey, y'all remember in Robin Hood Men in Tights? They didn't say they was gonna fax them. Said, how about we fox them? Hey, they had a little fox like, hey, Mickey, we gotta get this message out. And the fox ran off, man. That's what you got going on there, Don. You got foxes over there, man. Take care of that. All right, let's get back to the video.
Talk about live stuff happening, child.
Oh, just fun. I am an artist. I do paint, so that's like kind of really important to me that somebody appreciates my artistic space. That
appreciate your artistic space. Okay.
I paint. Go to showcases and I vend my artwork. So I can have my moments where I can't talk because I have to have my moment.
You said you can't walk?
No, talk. Like I have to be in my space sometimes where I can get artwork done. Because normally I take like 15 to 20 pieces of artwork, so I need to get stuff done. So I don't have time to like communicate in those moments.
Okay, keep entertaining the people while I move my computer closer to the plug.
I know why she's 33 and single now. Did y'all catch that? Let me rewind that part back again. I know why she's single now. I got it. Mark said, Dave, why you have to explain the ass eating phase? You just get the gloss of. Don't worry about him. Hey, Mark, I gotta explain myself at times. This is YouTube. People will clip your stuff up and make everything. I gotta justify so many things here because people will eat you alive in this space here, man. You just can't gloss over. I gotta say what I gotta say here, guys. I know why she's single now. Let me rewind that part here. We're gonna explain this here. Check this out, guys. Hold on. Let me get this here.
I know.
So I don't have time to like. Normally, I got to.
Hold on, let me get back.
Have my artistic space. So Oh, and just
That
fun.
was-
I am an artist. I do paint, so that's like kind of really important to me that somebody appreciates my artistic space.
That appreciate your artistic space. Okay.
I paint, go to showcases, and I vend my artwork. So I can have my moments where I can't talk because I have to have my moment.
You said you can't walk?
No, talk. Like I have to be in my space sometimes where I can get artwork done. Because normally I take like 15 to 20 pieces of artwork, so I need to get stuff done. So those I don't have time to like communicate in those moments.
Okay. Keep entertaining the people while I move my computer closer to the plug. I know it's ghetto. Bear with me for a second, y'all.
Damn, Kendra.
Food is good.
Okay, check it out, guys. I wanted to play that part again. Mark, don't worry about it. Mark, you thinking, Mark, here's the problem, Mark. You're thinking you're putting too much stock into this here. All right. You putting too much, like what's our athlete has it. Don't worry about it, Mark. You'll figure it out. All right. You'll figure it out. You putting a little bit too much in there. I'd have to let y'all know that I ain't got the I eat ass face. All right. Just chill out. You get it. Okay, guys. Here's why she's single. Art. Creative. Creative artists. Says on her neck. Do you know what I'm getting at, guys? You're talking to someone who's played the piano since 9 years old, played a saxophone 11 years old, taken music theory for over 10 years, performed in several different jazz groups and bands, have my own different hip hop groups. I've done music production. I know what it's like to be a creative outside of YouTube here. That's where I got started. I know what it's like to be a musician. I know what she's talking about here. Pooh Man got it. Thank you, Pooh Man. God dizzle. So check it out here. When you're dealing with creatives, artists, musicians, I'm going to tell y'all right now, if you ain't in that space, it ain't going to work. If you are not in the same creative space, it's not going to work. Remember we had this conversation a few weeks ago about being equally yoked? And so in the chat, I forgot who was in the chat. I don't know if anybody's here or if you're Ninja watching. And I was breaking it down. And someone said, hey, I didn't know what equally yoked meant. You know, it's about the Bible and things of that nature. And I had to explain how, you know, like if a Christian is going to be with a Christian in the Bible, because you got to be equally yoked, because if you don't have the same things, it's not going to work. Like a Muslim and a Christian, can it work? Yes. Will it? The probabilities go down, down, and down. You know, when they say equally yoked, you want to be someone who has the same interests as you, have the same temperament as you, who moves the same way as you, especially in a creative sense. So if you have a guy here who's a non-creative, who's a non-artist, he's someone probably just works a 9 to 5 or runs his own business. And then you have the woman over here, already a woman in their feelings, but then she's also a creative here. What you don't realize that when they get in that space, when she sat there, it's tunnel vision. The outside noise has to be shielded out, because once you get into your work here, the outside world can't come in. You are tunnel vision into what you're creating, and anything can ruin that creative sense that you get in. When you get into that flow, you get into that vibe. And you know how I can say that? Because when I used to perform, when I used to practice, when I used to be in it, then you couldn't tell me anything, right? I had to do what I had to do. I had to be knee, tunnel, and 10 toes down, get into what I'm trying to make, whether it's making a beat, I'm trying to figure out this drum kit on my Motif ES, or I'm trying to figure out the chord progressions, or if I'm trying to use some strings, or if I'm trying to write something. When a creative is in that space, the outside world does not have any justification to come back in, because she's not going to finish. And then let you know, I've seen some of y'all say this here. In a sense, creatives are selfish, because they cannot create their art without being alone doing their things, unless you are working with them hand in hand and then you create together. If you ain't in that space, like equally yoked in that artist mode here, it's gonna not work, because she's selfish trying to create what she's want here, and you over here waiting for her to get out of her space to be done so you can have your woman back. She's 33 years old, so I already know the fact that any man that's dealing with her right now that's not in that creative space, you know, it's gonna be a separation that's just not gonna work here eventually. And reason why I can talk about this, because at one point when I was dating someone a while back here, I used to be a musician, And then it came a fork in the road. It's like, okay, do I want to continue being a starving artist, or I'm gonna get in this corporate world and be in IT? Right. And so what happened was I got into more of the world of IT, and I got further and further away from being an artist, but I still dated artists. But one thing I realized was that the farther and far away I stopped being a creative, I realized that dynamic was changing. I knew what they were doing, but that wasn't, I was on here. So when we will have fun times together, then they'll be in a mode. And the next, I would be ignored. I would be invisible. And I realized this used to be me. And I was like, I can't get down with this no more. I don't want to deal with a musician or a creative no more, because I know what that entails here. So when she said that, guys, at 33 years old and no kids, she works and then being a creative here, it makes sense that in her free time, when she's focused. And a guy here is only going to interrupt that. And when a woman gets in her feelings and you're interrupting that there, she's going to resent you because you're not allowing her to be her. And when that happens, then the relationship just goes slowly but surely down the drain. Teely's like, I learned how to balance my creative self. It's just, yeah, Teely, it takes a while to balance that, right? When you're younger and you're in your space here, you're doing what you're doing here, whether you're practicing, working on your chord progressions when you're playing here, or whether you write and you're trying to find that melody, or whatever it is that comes about here, you're going to be selfish, and that other person is not going to recognize that selfish all the time. There's going to be a point. It's like, what, though, you got to put that down. And the creative's going to say, this is my job, and this is what I do. You knew what you got when you got with me. That's why she's single. She's a creative, and she dates non-creators, not equally yoked, which means that eventually the man is just going to say, hey, I'm good. I'm going to keep it moving because she don't have time for me. No, it doesn't she have time for you? Well, no, she doesn't. But it's also the selfish factor that drives creators to be great, if she's great, or maybe not just a hobby. We don't know. But the guys who are great, their family takes a back seat. So when I heard this right here, I knew right away, this is why you're single, because I dealt with these women so many times before. So fellas, I say all that to say, you may see a sexy woman. She could be beautiful. She could have the body. She could be on point. All these things whatsoever. If she is an artist or a creator and you're not, and I say you're a regular Joe, when I say a regular Joe, you like your sports, you like hanging with your boys, but you work your job or you got your career, you're focused on your business. If you're not about that art, even if you're not in some form of art form that you express yourself on your downtime, it's a high probability that it may not work out. And this is someone who is a creative and who dated one when I dated the one even I was out of the game, but I understood it. And I can even apply it. And I realized that, hey, this is not the game for me anymore. When you get older, certain things change. And unless both of them are in that same space or similar to it, it's not going to work. And that's why she's single. That's why she's on Kendra right now. And that's why she's trying to figure out why that's the case may be. It's because creators can be some of the worst people to deal with in relationships. Larry's like, basically, she wants to control men who are not in her marriage. It's not about control, Larry. It's not about control. It's not about control. When you're an artist, whatever it is, when you say artist, it doesn't have to be paint, like I said, music, whatever it may be. When you're an artist, your mind is wired differently. A creative mind that is in tune like that is wired differently. Because I know I used to be wired differently like that. You couldn't tell me anything. I moved a lot differently than I did today. So a creator's mind is different. It can be wacky. It can be out of control. It can be chaotic, right? Because once the creator gets into that mood, and once you get going, that's it. You got to get this finished. You got to get on the paper. You got to write this out. You got to find that note. You got to find that harmonizer. You got to find that minor progression note. Whatever it is, when you get it, you got to stay locked in because you don't know when you're going to get it back. Or when you do come back, you don't have the same groove that you had when you had your original session. So yeah, it got kind of deep there, but I need you guys to understand for my single cats out there, and especially for my young cats out there as well. If you're dealing with someone who's an artist, a creative, a musician, and you're not that whatsoever, and that if you want to, unless you understand it, like you're not even unless you're like in management, you want to be the person's manager or you overseeing like an advisor because you handle the money, unless you're involved, it ain't going to work. It's not going to work. I think it's that she just plays her work and sells it. Yeah, she did say that, Eric. We're going to get back into it now. I'm going to let it play. I just had to break that down because I know too many guys who had failed relationships. And then you're like, man, she crazy. Like, yeah, musicians are crazy. We out of there. We wacky. Our mind is expanding and thinking about so many things in the average person because we're trying to take the creative juices and apply it to the format that they're working on. There's a lot that goes on in the brain when that happens, guys. You know, so when it comes to dating, if you're not in this space here, it's just only going to be, unfortunately for her, but if that's not your get down, moving on here, straight for the stroke. But when it gets down to serious, you're going to see the different arguments when you're dealing with an artist and a creative. And so some of you guys may say that's straight for the stroke. And unfortunately for her, that could be the situation for her. Because when I heard those lines right then and there, I got flashback to all the different women who I dated. Renee's like, Dave, crazy. I can't be. I can't be. Hey, man. Hey, back in the day when I was serious in my horn playing days, when I was music producing and I was doing my thing here, hey, I was locked in. I could be playing the same drum kit for 3 or 4 hours, just trying to find the right sound, trying to find that right snare. I didn't want to, here's the thing, I didn't like sampling. Right when it came to my music production, I wanted to use the actual real instrumentation. I wanted to use the real drums. You see how I'm already getting in the mode right now just by talking about it? I want to find the right drums, the right cymbal, the right hi-hat, and it's just not sounding right with that kick in the kick drum and that snare. How can I find that works right? Okay, it's not working right here. Let me go ahead and let me work on the melodic form here. Let me find these strings here. Man, I don't know how this sounds here. This is not sounding right. You know what though? Let me try this chord progression. I don't know what though. Let me take out the strings here. Let me just put the piano on that here and see how that sounds here. I don't know, man. It's not. No, that sounds right now. Let me add that with the drum kit. Oh, okay. Guys, that can go on for 5, 6, 7 hours. That can go on for hours. On one line. On 4 measures. It could be a four measure loop that you're just trying to find the loop to put that in there to get that song started. And that could be hours. So just remember, if you out there with women like this, just gave you just a sample of how when you get started and all of a sudden it just goes downhill and all of a sudden, hey, baby, what you doing? Hey, what's that mouth do? I ain't got time to make the mouth do. I'm trying to figure this out here. I'm in my groove. And you over here with blue balls. You over here mad because the artist ain't going ahead, not saying what that mouth do, not getting on her knees, butt naked, please. She ain't even using the knee pads that you bought for her for Christmas. Like, girl, I bought you some special knee pads and you not even using them. See what happens, guys? That them knee pads will still be brand new. She ain't never going to use them. She might use them because she'd be paying on her knees. Like, I had to find a different new form of how I get to this here. You know what I'm saying? Can you turn on my snares as Eminem? Can you turn on my snare? All right, guys, I broke that down. I had to say that. Let's get back to the video now. Let's hear more about her. See if Kendra got her janky computer fix.
I paint and I'm a loner and I do stuff by myself and
loner.
Okay, we got it. All right, you're doing good. You're doing good. My apologies. I know I put you on the spot, but I didn't want the computer to die in the middle of us being live, child.
I'll be watching you. I'm like, okay, I'll do this. So I'll be good. I got this, but I'm not gonna lie, I am nervous.
Okay, so the battery is plugged in. My apologies, girl. You know, I moved into a new place and I had only one of my bedrooms is pretty much all the way together. And y'all was complaining about the echo. So I had to come in here, but I didn't want the computer to die. All right, Chris, you did good.
Thank you.
Why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Honestly, I consider myself a rare individual. I'm probably one of the few. I go to church every Sunday. I sing in the praise team. I teach children's church. I'm very family oriented. Like we still have Sunday dinners every Sunday. I'm a very honest individual. I'm very loving. I'm a very sweet. Like if you get me to fall in love with you, trust me, you're gonna be straight. Like I'm gonna rub your head and fix you breakfast because I do cook.
She cooks,
yes,
y'all.
I cook for real. Some of my stuff is on my Instagram. So yeah.
Okay. Oh. All right, and let's do it. What's the age range you would do? You're 33.
Mm-hmm. So somewhere 30s are okay, and I prefer an older man, because that's just sexy. I love a little salt and pepper. So I'll go to like maybe 55. I'm okay with
55. Woo. And you said, could he have kids?
Like I said, if he's older and you have older children, I'm not doing no young kids no more. So if you got fresh born baby and you're choosing, I'm not doing it. That's a no.
Does he have to be in Texas?
I am really to have someone pursue me from a different state. That's not a preference as well. I would prefer somebody in Houston, but I travel a lot. I have my passport, so I travel. So
all right, she ready to do it. Let's do it, Chris. Texas, Scorpio, 33, no kids. You do want kids one day, you said though, right?
I want to be a mommy.
One day, better be like right now.
How can the guy reach out to you, honey?
It's my Instagram. It's right there, just Chris_.
Oh, thank you. Everybody in Q, actually put your IG or your Facebook contact. That makes it so much easy. So just Chris_ is how you can reach your fellas on IG.
Yeah.
Keep me posted, Bo. Okay.
If you don't if you are not serious and like intentionally dating, please don't hit me up. I'm not about that life no more. And there's no pool.
She's not about that life no more. Now we got it too. One thing about creators, they got needs. They'll find someone, go ahead and bust open and get back to being creative, y'all. So you know what that means? Yo, she's that too. Now we got the second Adam, guys. They got to say, yo, she used to be in the carousel. She used to be out here in them streets, yo. That's what it was. You add the streets, you add the creative, and she out here being happy-go-lucky in her 20s, guys. Now she's 33 now, and it's like, yo, I'm looking for a traditional man. I'm looking to be married. I want to be a mama. I want kids, and I ain't doing that no more. Oh God, guys, yo. And on top of that, too, guys, creators are fucking. They fucking. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Go with the flow. Go with the wind. Not something I rock with here. You know what I'm saying? Just carefree. It's like, it is what it is. Not all of them are free love, but it goes with the flow of being the artsy type, when you're in that mode and how you move here, so yeah, she used to ride the carousel. She used to be out there, and you had all that there. Yeah, she was a banshee on her streets probably, and she don't want to probably admit to it, but when she's like, I ain't about that no more, means you used to be. You don't say no more unless it used to be mo. Right? You don't say no mo unless it used to be mo. If it wasn't no mo, you ain't gonna say no mo. It's just mo. Come on, guys. Come on. Let's continue. Let's finish this off here.
Don't pull up on me. We're not doing that.
Don't pull up, guys.
No pull up on her. She's not doing that. All right, sweetheart. Keep me posted how it goes, honey.
Thank you.
Bye, sweetheart.
Okay, guys. Likes up in the building. We're not done yet, guys. We're not done. I got a few more minutes here. Come on. Likes up in the building. Super still come through. You know how we get down here. Let's do the quick recap here before we move on, guys. Before we move on. Shout out to the tribe here, Shout out to the tribe, especially the mega churches. What y'all talking about? Pookie, Nude Milan, damn, Renee, Javon's. What's going on, Javon? Them church girls in Houston are freaky. Do I got to take a trip to Houston? Is that true, Rod? Do I got to make a ride? Do I got to take a ride out to Houston? Hey, man, we saying, Rod, to pull up at the ticket office and ask for those free Rockets tickets. Hey, man, hey, stop playing, Rod. Stop playing. Hey, man. So initially, though, when I found this video, I didn't think it was going to be anything. Like when you hear that whole thing, right? It's just like a typical girl, 30 woman. I keep saying girl because, when I say girls, they're younger than me. So that's just a natural tendency. I should say these are young women, adults here, initially going over it, and hearing what she was saying. It's like, okay, this is a basic one. Here's a 30, a Houston chick, she got a nice little body, it's nothing to talk about. But then when Kendra had her janky computer issues, she was able to talk and you was able to get more. And what we say, guys, let them keep talking so that you can hear more, right? And so when she kept talking, she let us know. And I was able to discern that, by being a creative. And then, of course, when you heard her saying, I ain't about that life no more, so guys, this is just a tip from your good old Uncle Dave. If you're not a musician or not a creative artist, do not date an artist or a musician. If you are going to be doing that, just make sure you're understanding that she is straight for the stroke and that she's down for that too as well. But don't be out here manipulating these women talking about she's looking for a relationship and then you say looking for a relationship and you only give her the stroke. That's not a good look, guys. Just be honest with these women, because 9 out of 10, even though they'll say they're looking for a relationship, they might just easily say, hey, you know what? I'm down for the stroke too as well. Stop lying to these women. Be honest. But the problem is that some men don't have an abundance mindset that you're scared you're going to lose that girl. And it took you, and it depending on how long it took you to even talk to that woman. Guys, you have no idea what a woman be interested in unless you ask and just be upfront. Because you notice how all these women say, I hate liars. Even though say, who likes a liar? But you know, though, if you just be upfront and person be like, hey, look, girl, I'm not looking to get married. I'm looking to do X, Y, and Z. We can have a good time, but this is what it is, what it is. And you know something? They'll be down for it. Dell's like Mo Better Blues. Hey, Dell, hey, that's one of my favorite soundtracks of all time. I used to perform that. Hey, I used to perform that, man. Hey, man, the Bradford Marcel's Quartet. I used to perform that, man. I used to love the track Mo Better Blues, man. Hey, come on, man. Hey, I think I was having a conversation with T. Lee about that a while back. I love the track with Denzel. Talks about what the world needs now is not another love song. I love Mo Better Blues. But real talk, guys. Oh, but especially that movie too. That's a good example, Del, of Bleak, Denzel Washington's character, how he was so tunnel vision into being a great musician, to being a great trumpet player, that everybody was blocked out. Everybody just became fodder and blank noise. And when he got tunnel in, only thing that he could hear was the music and what he was trying to write with that music. That's a good example, Del. Even though it's a fictional movie, but it's legit. That movie was a parallel because when Spike Lee talked about making that movie, he was like, I could have used the same premise for a sports athlete. I could use a basketball player. I could have used a football player. I could use a baseball player and being tunnel vision. I wanted to use musicians in a different form because I love the art form, and that's about New York and the jazz and the whole feel like that. So he gave that parallel to showcase how people could be selfish and tunnel vision when they want what they want here and disregard the people in their lives. T. Lee's like said, that song has a long name. Also, Bleak didn't lie to the women. T. Lee, you're right. Off the rip, I can't remember the name, but it's a long ass name. And you're right, T. Lee. He did tell the women up front there. And you want to know something? Of course, it's a movie, but what happened? All the women were in line until it came to a head because these women wanted something more. He kept it honest. Spike Lee's sister, she let him know, it's like, okay, you keep doing this here, I gotta leave. And only reason why they left him, T. Lee, remember why? He called the women's name wrong in bed. Right? He called Indigo the other girl and the other girl Indigo. See, if he didn't do that, he would have still been banging both girls throughout the whole movie here. See, women will accept something if you're upfront with them, and especially if you're an exceptional man who showcases greatness and is also on the grind and is doing what he's supposed to be doing here. That's another lesson to put into that movie. If you guys haven't watched Mo Better Blues, go ahead and pop it in. Because even though the end of the movie was kind of sad, how, spoiler alert, Denzel got his mouth busted and couldn't play a trumpet ever again. Spoiler alert, right? But the point of that, one of the points of that movie was that if people tell you who you are up front, even though you're an imperfect person, people will accept you. Everybody in the movie said, that's Bleak being Bleak. Yes, Bleak is selfish, but we trust you to do what you're going to do. And you want to know something? People in his orbit still rocked with him. It took a near-death accident for him to change, but the point is that everybody knew who he was, and people knew that he was a selfish mofo, but the point is they still rock with him because he was still honest to everybody what he had going on. Thank you, T. Lee. Thank you, Del. Shadow was a killer. Hey, man, Shadow. Hey, man. Yeah. Give them all the same nickname, fellas, like Boo Honey. Hey, it's always girl. Hey, Vince. Hey, girl, how's it going? hey, in my prime, it was, hey, girl, how you doing? Hey, stop playing with me, girl. Hey, man, stop playing with me. It was always girl. I ain't gonna front. It's simple, but it blends in. Girl, stop playing with me. Hey, everybody was, hey, girl, how you doing? Hey, what's up? T. Lee's like, getting my mouth busted with my own horn was my worst nightmare after seeing that. T. Lee, who you telling, man? I played the saxophone. So when I saw that, and then once that happened and how his lip was busted, all those years, decades of practice, repetition, building these muscles, gone. Hey, I'm with you, brother. That jacked me up too, because you can put in so much work, and all it took was 3 hits, and his life as a performer was over, man. God dizzle. Man, I'm about to watch that again. Okay, guys. Shout out to the tribe here. I got one more story. I want to talk about one more story before we get out of here, guys. Before I get out of here, I want to talk to the fellas about Scottie Pippen. You guys, hey, lights up in the building. Shout out to you, T. Lee. Play the trumpet. That's what's up. That's why I rock with you, man. Another musician. That's what I'm doing. We had conversations, but you a trumpet player on a saxophone. That's what's up, man. Lights up in the building. So, guys, check it out. Let's talk about Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen is a man that's just taken nothing but L's. It's a shame. It's bad I got to talk about Scottie Pippen when I got MJ on the back wall here. You see MJ behind me. You know, we got Game 6, the iconic Game 6, and then I got the special photo of LeBron and MJ looking at our fallen soldier Kobe. And if you look really close, you can see the ghost of number 8 that's in the middle between the two of them there. You know what I'm saying? So let's have, before I get out of here, because we've been cooking for a minute, let's just have a quick conversation with Scottie Pippen, because every time we see me talking about Scottie Pippen, it's not the old stuff. It's new stuff that keeps coming up here. And I am getting scared for Scottie Pippen. I'm getting worried for Scottie right now, because someone who was great as he was, one of the 50 greatest players of all time, of course, they did the 75, and he's included in the top 75 list, won 6 championships with Mike. You know, he made a gang of money. He made over $100+ million in his playing career, even though that, you know, during his playing career, he was underpaid and had issues. But at the tail end, Reinsdorf and Krause did give him a big payday. He didn't go, at least he didn't end how he started, you know, but it just seems like now, time after time after The Last Dance, during the pandemic, when Michael, everybody had all the talk about Michael and LeBron and who's the greatest, but Michael had been working on a documentary for a long time, and he kind of shut everything down. He dropped The Last Dance, and it seems like everything has just been downhill since then for Scottie, because some of the Bulls players, even Scottie, thought that this Last Dance was about the team. It was about the accomplishments of all of them. The Last Dance, the last championship, 1998, 97-98 season. There was so much going on. But no, Michael's like, this is not about the Bulls. This is my documentary. Yes, I play for the Bulls, and y'all going to be involved in this here, but this is mine. This is my legacy. This is how I want to move. And it seems like ever since then, Scottie has lost his marbles. You know, he came out of a liquor. It came out. I forgot what kind of alcohol he came out with. And it seemed like every time he was, you know, trying to showcase his alcohol and everything, it seemed like he was drinking, being drunk, and taking shots at Michael. Then he came out with his own book, taking shots at Michael. Right? And at first, when I looked at that stuff, it's like, okay, I get it, Scottie. Even though that's supposed to be your man, 50 grand at MJ. Without MJ, you wouldn't be where you at today. You're doing this to sell books. And that's what I thought. So, okay, you're over here trying to sell books, and then keep it moving. And then, like, you see, we already know. We don't got to go through the whole history the last 3 years. But we just see the tailing off and things of that nature. And then we're seeing so much stuff coming out in the media today that he was saying, like, Michael's a horrible player till he got there. Everybody knew that he couldn't go left. You know, like, he's saying all these things when Michael was averaging 37 a game when Scottie was having migraines. You know, I mean, Mike was that dude. He just didn't have the whip. It's kind of funny how people like to overlook the fact that he had Dave Corzine playing with him. You know what I mean? He had players that wouldn't be in the NBA league today playing with him. And it got even worse when, you know, him and Larsa got a divorce. But that was just the beginning of the end, because when they went through their divorce, Larsa was still living in the house when she was having sex and getting down with Future, getting down with Malik Beasley, and any other player in the game right now that she'd been messed with that I'm forgetting right now. She was out here wilding. Like, guys, could you imagine that you have to live with your ex-wife because whatever's going through the divorce and she's staying upstairs and you're downstairs or vice versa, and you know that every time that she's coming in, she's getting piped down by Malik Beasley. She's getting piped down by Future. You got Future making songs about you saying, I banged your girl in some Gucci flip-flops. But It didn't stop there. Larsa, being the banshee dad she is, started making comments saying that her and Scotty were having sex every day for like the last 24 years, like 4 or 5 times a day. All I gotta say here, man, her virginity got to be wore out if Scottie Pippen was beating that down for 24 years, right? But then it gets worse. She goes ahead now and dates Marcus Jordan, Michael's youngest son. And let's just keep it a buck here. Marcus is only Marcus because of his daddy. It's good to be your daddy is Michael Jordan, but only thing Marcus Jordan is doing is just running his dad's store. They have this trophy store, like his accomplishments, but Marcus is not really doing much. He's, I'm not saying he's a bum, but he's living a high life being Michael Jordan's dad. He's not out here doing his own thing. He's working under the company and business. Good thing, but he ain't separating himself from the pack. Hey, my dad's the greatest in the billionaire. I'm going to ride this coattail. All good, right? So now she's out here flaunting. You go at Michael, and now she's getting dicked down by Marcus. Then she's telling us that if they get married, she's going to take the last name, and she's going to be Larsa Pippen Jordan. Oh, the disrespect and the hate here. But guys, it got worse today. Oh, no, before I get to today, then they started their own podcast. Guys, they are doing a podcast together. And can I tell you something? It sounds straight trash. Oh my God, it is straight trash, guys. But then it hit the fan today. I said all that stuff to lead up here that Larsa scored a legal win. After the divorce, she's now entitled to Scottie Pippen's retirement money. Insult after insult after insult. Guys, can I I'll put an article on the screen here. Let's just go over the article really fast before we get out of here, guys. Because Scotty's taking L's and Larsa is just making his life a living hell, not even realizing that this is detrimental to their kids as well, because they got young kids as well as grown kids, as well as Scottie Pippen Jr. is also in the league right now. So check it out. Let me go ahead and pull this article up. Let's discuss this here. Let me do this here. All right, let me do this. Let's go over this article, guys, before we get out of here. Check it out. Let's scroll down here. Larsa Pippen scores half of Scottie Pippen Chicago Bulls retirement. There they are together. You see that picture of them? So check it out. Larsa Pippen is the proud new owner of a large chunk of money that equals half of her ex-husband Scottie Pippen's retirement from Chicago Bulls. According to new legal documents obtained by the Blast, an order was put in place by an LA County court in regards to the former couple's ongoing divorce, specifying Larsa's rights to Scottie Chicago Bulls 401k and savings plan trusts. In the order, the court recognizes Larsa as Scottie's ex-wife, whom he married in 1997. The official date of separation is November 3rd, 2016. So she was legally awarded 50% of all account balances as of the plan's valuation amount close to the date of their separation. In other words, she gets half of the amount that was accrued in the account from 1997 to 2016. Guys, Larsa is entitled to half of the 19 years that this retirement account was accruing in the NBA. Half. Lord have mercy. Let's keep reading here. Let's get some more in this here. Look at them. Back on the good times. Look at Scotty looking extra beta and simp, looking at his Larsa thinking about, I'm gonna beat it up, not even thinking that she's gonna beat him to the bank. Says, if that wasn't enough, the order appears to read that Larsa is also entitled to the full amount regardless of what is currently in the account. What? Hey, guys, that means that if Scottie's been taking money out of the account, it doesn't matter. Whatever the balance out of 2016, she gets half. So if Scottie pulled any money out of it, it doesn't matter. If it's less than half, she gets that dollar amount. Whoa, this is crazy here, guys. Says, to the extent there are no assets in the account sufficient to satisfy the assignment benefit on the date of separate account established for Larsa, the order should be interpreted as an award of 100% of Scottie's vested account balance. Now, it should be noted, this is normal in a California court for couples to split their respective retirements unless it's a prenuptial agreement. The famous couple reportedly did have a prenup. So if they had a prenup, it makes you wonder What the hell did Scottie Pippen put in his prenup here? And did he get a lawyer for Larsa? Because if this is actually happening here, it looks like his lawyer didn't do his job. Because there's no way that if you have a prenup that everything's in place properly, that she gets this amount of money here. Sound like Scottie once again taking L's and not doing what supposed to do. And this is normal for Scottie. He ain't taking care of his affairs. Look at Larsa here. Yeah, she don't get it twisted. She looks good for 48. She busting it down, guys. But let's continue. Larsa Pippen originally released a statement on the couple's divorce saying, after careful consideration and 19 years together, Larsa and Scottie have each filed for dissolution of their marriage, a publicist added. Although they are no longer to be married, Larsa remains hopeful that she and Scottie will always be the best will be best for their 4 beautiful children, jointly raise them in love and respect. She would like to thank everyone for their understanding and kindly ask for privacy for the media during a difficult time of transition for her family. It ain't that difficult, Larsa. You knew what you was doing here. Some reports indicate that Scottie and Larsa have already settled the rest of their financial issues, but details have not been made public. What's clear is that Scottie Pippen made over $100 million while playing for Chicago Bulls, but isn't worth that much now. So how much is the 401k? Enough. Now that she needs it, but if you've been living under a rock for a while, you should know that Larsa is currently dating Michael Jordan's son, Marcus Jordan, the richest sports figure of all time. Look at this here, guys. Look at this. Marcus is 32 and she's 48. Come on now. Reason why I'm calling Marcus a bum right now, you are Michael Jordan's son. And you over here messing with a 48-year-old woman. Now, don't get it twisted. Larsa is beautiful and good looking for 48. But, man, you Michael's son. You should be slaying girls younger and closer to your age here. You shouldn't be messing with senior citizens, Marcus. That's why I'm calling you a bum here, because you are moving beta. You are moving simpish right now. This is crazy. Says, as we reported, Larsa is a celebrity in her own right and has gone to launch her own jewelry line, amongst other businesses. The former NBA star's ex-wife addressed rumors of being a gold digger and alleged infidelity in their marriage. Said, people are so insensitive to my life. I'm a lover and will never say anything negative about him. My soul isn't built for negativity, she wrote on IG, adding, I'll take a beating publicly. People say I cheated when, believe me, when it wasn't like that. He was nowhere around. I cried oceans after him. I would do anything for him. People saying I'm a gold digger is insane. I don't care about money. I had it my whole life. Mm-mm-mm. 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 Hey, guys. Matter of fact, I'll take it down. We got the article. Hey, guys. Can we be honest here? The way Scottie Pippen's been moving, can we admit that he might have been his own worst enemy? From the jump? Guys, just because they're ball players, just because they're 6'7", just because they're champions, just because they may look like they're an alpha guy who can have all the women thrown at them, most of these athletes are dumb. Most of these athletes are stupid. Most of these athletes are really beta and don't know how to move around women. What happens, though, is that they became popular. They became worldwide. The Bulls were bigger than the Beatles. So you add that being an NBA player, women just flock to you. You don't got to have any game. If Scottie, the way it looks here, never elevate himself mentally to be the stronghold man he's supposed to be, all he is just getting older and older and still moving in the same beta young man simp ways. So we see what happens when this happens here. Exactly, Larry, like Zion Williamson. Thank you, Larry. Just like that, they're getting out there. It's like she had money before Scottie. No, she was a kid. Talking about she's talking about she always had money because she was with Scottie since 97 when she was a kid. Come on, she was young as hell. Come on now. She's 48 now. Scottie's in his mid-50s, knocking on 60. He's only a couple years younger than Jordan. You know, I think there's a good, at least close like a 10-year age gap here. So you got with Scottie was young. So you always had money because you were young with Scottie, and she got from back in 97. So yeah, that's BS that she always had money. But if you really cared about Scottie Pippen, if you really cared about your son, Scottie Pippen Jr., she wouldn't move the way that she moves in the streets and the blogs. She wouldn't be Malik Beasley was married with kids, and they were just running around like it was nobody's business. And then when it hit the fan, and then when they broke up, Malik Beasley trying to make it work with his wife, why she goes back and moved back in with Scotty because that was the orders of her staying in the house during that time period. If you really cared about your ex here, why would you throw all your indiscretions, all your items to the public so everybody can see, and then he just looking disrespected? It got to the point, guys, that Malik Beasley was traded to the Lakers. And now Scottie Pippen Jr., who's an undrafted free agent here, basically demanded the trade from the Lakers because this was his mama's ex jump off. This was the guy that was busting his mama's cheeks, and the Lakers just traded for him. And Larsa Donovan realized that her son is getting clowned in the NBA right now. Malik Beasley probably came to the locker room and said, "Hey, what's going on, Scotty? Oh, my bad. What's going on, son?" You can't tell me that Malik Beasley is on that BS, which he was because he was married and just didn't care in the world, just out here in the public, just being wide open with Larsa here. I would not put it past Scottie Pippen Jr. being an undrafted rookie, which means that his roster spot ain't locked in. He probably looked and saying, he averaging 13 a game. He under contract. He cool. He probably looked at Scottie and was like, "Hey, what's going on, Junior? What's going on, son?" Hey, it wouldn't put it past me, man. It wouldn't put it past me. So, guys, we got to be careful of how we move. And looking at examples like Scottie Pippen is not the best way to move here. But here's the problem. When you choose a woman like Larsa Pippen, it's not the banshee of her ways that's going to mess you up when you're going through the divorce. You got to look at the fact that the effects that come across before the divorce happens, during divorce, when the divorce is final, then after the divorce. Guys, they filed for divorce in 2016. It is 2023. It is 7 years removed, and it is still bad for Scotty. Guys, this is what happens when you choose the wrong woman. She's going to take half your pension, half your 401k, and then she's going to be moving on with her life in these streets, banging all these dudes here, making you and the rest of your family look stupid as hell. So I hope that after this happens here, I hope we don't see Scotty do something crazy, because at the end of the day right now, him taking shots at Michael and all stuff like that, it's bigger than that. He's losing his goddamn mind. He got a banshee of a wife for all these years that is doing everything possible to disrespect him every way possible. So, guys, we can all avoid this if we just make sure that we don't choose the wrong woman. And if you choose the wrong woman here, here's going to be the results you're going to get here. She's going to take your money. She's going to disrespect your kids. She's going to disrespect you. And there's nothing you can do but blame you and yourself. What's going on, Vinny? What's up, Dave? Finally caught you live. Love the content. I show my respect and hit the like button away in. Thanks, Vinny. Good you caught one, man. I don't see the benefits of marriage for a man. You know what, though? It's getting worse and worse every day. There are benefits to it, but the key is protecting yourself, fellas. You have to protect yourself. When it comes to prenups, you have to hire 2 lawyers. 2 separate lawyers from 2 separate law firms. One for you, one for her. You also need to make sure that you draft this prenup and it's signed at minimum 6 months before the wedding date. Because if anything is closer, she can file for duress after the fact when they get divorced here, and any judge can throw it out saying it's no because she signed it under the wrong pretenses here, like there was something to her head. So we need 6 months in advance. We need separate lawyers, have everything drafted, and then make sure that they're all signed off. She has it and you have it. Then, of course, if there's going to be any changes, if there's going to be any provisions in there, you have to go through the same thing again. You got to bring both lawyers involved so that both lawyers, she's represented and you're represented. If any of this is off, guys, that it could be thrown out by a judge here under duress here. And then make sure that you guys make the updates together. Both legal beavers sign off of it, then you sign off of it, and it goes on here. Most of these prenups don't work by A, you don't hire a lawyer at all and you write advice yourself, or B, you don't hire the lawyer for her, and then C, then you make changes without inferring to her and then changing things, or you add right on a goddamn napkin. So by the time that you come to court, and don't go ahead and do all the wrong things in California, because after 10 years and you make one mistake, it don't matter. Everything is going down 50-50. It ain't gonna matter. She's taking half then. You make one mistake wrong in California, guys, and she gets automatically half. That judge is gonna throw that prenup out. He gotta blame his dad and mom for that pain. That's that Arkansas living, Rod. That's that Arkansas living, Rod. Right? You from Arkansas, right? That's what Scotty's from. He went to school in Central Arkansas. Hey, man. Ben says, a young man with potential and blew it. Hey, man. Hey, that's that Arkansas, right? Hey, man. But check it out, though, guys. For some of you guys who don't believe in marriage, I get it. You don't want to take that chance. You out here, pinball. See you later, man. Peace out, brother. Stay safe on that road. So, guys, you got to remember, I understand people say that marriage is a losing battle. I can see why you're getting out of your own way. I can see why you don't feel like paying the money for a lawyer. You got to go through all this stuff. I get it. But if you do believe in marriage, if you do believe in family, if you believe that, hey, I want to have kids and it's going to make sense in the framework of a family, but not having a baby mama, you have to follow these steps. If not, just ask for bad things to happen for you. What's going on, Christian? So I finally caught Dave live. Man, it's funny how some people say that. It's like, I finally caught it live, I get it, man. I get it. Yo, what's up, man? Good to see you. Larry's like, no-fault divorce was introduced in California by then Governor Ronald Reagan. And that's a big issue, Larry. This no-fault divorce, because it doesn't matter. You file, I don't feel some type of way. I don't feel loved anymore. I don't feel like you're putting enough into this relationship. And so I'm going to go ahead and move on. So yeah, this no-fault divorce ain't helping it. But guys, if you really want a family, if you want kids, and you want to, want the framework of a traditional nuclear family, you got to pay money. You got to pay money, and then you got to cross your T's and dot your I's. If you're not trying to do this, know what I implore you guys? To make sure you tell the women that you're dealing with, saying that, hey, I am not getting married. We can do X, Y, and Z here, but we're not doing anything under the framework of this government here. And what's going to happen is she's either going to think about it and move on, or if she really rocks with you, she going to stick around. The thing is, you have to give her the chance. Don't lie to him. They will literally say, okay, I might be down for this here then. They might change their mind a year later, but you know what, though? You can put it back and say, hey, look, I told you up front. I let you know how I was moving. Now, it was on you that you stayed. I didn't put a gun to your head. I didn't beg you to stay. I told you how I'm moving, guys. And that's what you guys got to do. If you don't lie and keep it up, if you keep it 100, I guarantee you that the odds will be favorable that she's going to come on your plan more than the opposite. Rod's like, now that's just Pippen. He signed that bad boy's contract too. He got history of making questionable decisions. Exactly, Rod. I was getting to that. And that's why I said earlier about Scotty losing it. He has been notorious for making bad deals over bad deals, making bad decisions over bad decisions. He's known for that. So that's why I use him as well, because you make bad decisions, play stupid games, get stupid prizes. He wanted to sign that long-term deal with the Bulls because he wanted security. Jerry Krause told him, hey, man, wait one more year. You're going to get paid. Sky's like, nah, I want security. And you know what happened? He signed that long-term deal. That deal's outdated by the end of next year then. All of a sudden, then, guys who were not even making the All-Star team was making 3 and 4 times, almost 3 times more than him. It was crazy. And then he was like, oh, I want a new contract now. It's like, you can't do that, Scotty. You're supposed to be a businessman. You signed a contract. Scotty's always been doing janky stuff like that, signing bad deals after bad deals, man, and then want to blame everybody else but himself here. He is a person also who is not accountable the way that he moved. Now, me being in Chicago here, we hated Jerry Krause. We hated the Reinsdorfs. But you want to know something? When it came out that Krause told him not to sign the deal and he still signed it, was like, yo, Scotty, that's on you. That's on you. You got a prenup and she still got half? That's on you, Scotty. That's on you not doing your due diligence. You know? She living in your house while going divorce, and now she's banging Future and Malik Beasley in your face and putting on TMZ? That's on you, Scotty, because you chose her. That's on you. That's on you. You mad at Michael Jordan because he made a documentary about the last thing about him, and you mad because it wasn't about you? Hey, you know what though, Scotty? That's on you. You can make your own documentary. You're the second man on one of the greatest teams in one of the dynasties of NBA history. You can do your own documentary. That's on you. That's on you. It may not be as big as Michael, but you still can do things on your own. That's on you. That's on you. We can just keep going down the line. And what am I saying here, guys? We can be our worst enemy. Yes, there's banshees out there. There's hood boogers. There's 304s. There's dot rockets. You name whatever adjective you want to talk about these women. If you hate women, you've been burned, you can put it out there. But it don't mean a goddamn thing if you out here being dumb, sucker, stupid here. You over here being deaf, dumb, or definitely dumb here. So you were just there for the taking. You was there for the shooking. You was there for the understand, the understood. You was there for your bag to be taken here. So everything is on Scotty. As much as she is at fault for what it is here, it began with him because he chose her. And when you choose the wrong people in your life, whenever things happen, you are now responsible for it because you made that decision. The kids are messed up right now because they got to say their mom moving like that. That's on you, Scotty, because you married her and decided to procreate with her. Everything is on Scotty. Because you know why? If he didn't choose Larsa and you see the moves that he made in business here, he would have chose another Larsa. Am I right or wrong, guys? If he chose everything that we've known about him so far, if it wasn't Larsa, it was going to be another Larsa. If it was black, white, Puerto Rican, Mexican, South America, it don't matter. She's Australian. She's from the UK, from Uganda. It don't matter. She could be from the Philippines. Scotty would have chose that version of Larsa because that's how Scotty moves. Scotty moves in a beta mentality and he blames others as not accountable. Unfortunately, I wish I could see the opposite about Scotty. I wish I can say it's all about Larsa, and Larsa's the problem here. Larsa's a banshee. And here's the thing, though, for anybody else coming forward now, messing with Larsa, especially Marcus Jordan here, if something bad happens to Marcus, you know what we're going to say? I am being consistent on YouTube here. I call the guys out as well as the women here. So at the end of all this ordeal, if Marcus looks goddamn stupid, you know what I'm going to say? That's on Marcus. You chose her. You chose a banshee who's knocking on 50. That's on you, brother. That's on you if something happens to Marcus. But let me say all this to say this here, guys. I would not be shocked if Michael Jordan is behind all this. Michael is the king of petty. The petty there is, the petty there is. All right. You should call him Petty Shabazz. You should call him Petty LaBelle. Hey, he is the king of petties here. And I wouldn't be shocked if Marcus came in and said, hey, Pops, I got to holler at you for a second. Hey, what's going on, son? You know, Michael got that cigar. He be doing that, got his drink, still wearing them baggy ass jeans with the hoop earring. What's going on, son? Hey, you ain't going to believe this, Pops. What's going on? Larsa. She on a brother dick. And no, Mike's like, so what you trying to say? Scotty been talking mad-ish, Pops. How about I use Larsa to get back Scotty for you? And Mike will probably say, long as no kids involved, do what you gotta do. She's 48, but be careful, son. I would not be shocked if Michael's on that kind of petty, guys. Oh, I would not be shocked here. Come on, guys. I still remember that MJ Key and Peel skit. Yeah, Pooh, man. For real. Guys, Michael's King Petty. I'm telling you, I deep down think that Michael's in Marcus's head and saying, I get it, man. Scotty's been if Scotty's a thorn to me, he's a thorn to all you guys here. And Marcus like, Dad, I could bang out Scotty's ex-wife here, and then he gonna have to feel it. Let him keep talking. We gonna rub it in on him. And Michael's like, I like the way you move, son. You got the petty in you too. Let the petty rise. Let the petty rise. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Don just like Scotty didn't carry Jordan. It was really Rodman. No, Don. At the end, Rodman was a shell of himself, man. I'm here in Chicago. Trust me, Don. Both Scotty and Rodman was done at the end. Because Scotty had the bad back at those last finals where he barely could walk. And Rodman was Karl Malone was eating Rodman's ass paws. That's a fact. Hey, in the 96 finals, Sean Kemp was destroying Rodman. Okay, I ain't forget that, because during those finals, a part of us was thinking maybe we should have done that deal for Sean Kemp for Scottie Pippen. That would have been a hell of a trade if that would have went down, guys. But I'm telling you, hey, Rodman did his thing, but at the end, and especially in those finals, Rodman was getting destroyed. He wasn't carrying nothing. We were here. I'm in the shy. We know we loved Rodman. We hated him in Detroit. We loved him when he came to Chicago. But we want to know something. He was nowhere to be found. Mark Malone was eating him alive, brother. So in the finals, it was Michael by himself. It was Mike, because Scottie was hurt and Rodman was a shell. It was Michael Dolo. Look at the score watch game 6. Look at that score of that game. It's this game 6 here. That was a low-ass scoring game. Michael shot horrible from the field because everything was going bad there. Guys, Scottie was nowhere to be found because he was hurt and Rodman was done. Chris is like, I remember that too. I'm in the same age as you, Dave. That's what's up, man. Renee was messing with the Ghost from Power. Hey, with Ghost from Power, what the hell? He was messing with the plug daughter, Don. What the hell are you talking about, man? Larry's like, even Michael Jordan's ex-wife come off good from divorce. Hey, Larry, before I get out of here, you know how they say you don't get better than your baby daddy? Juanita, hey. When Juanita, I told this story before. When Michael was going through the divorce the first time, hey, man, I don't know how Juanita took him back, because Michael's in these streets wilding. I never forget the headlines when Michael was going through the divorce. He was going to take all this money and they reconciled. I'm telling y'all that as soon as they reconciled and Juanita took Mike back, Michael's in the clubs the next week. I guarantee. Hey, Rod, I'm telling you a story here. Like I tell you about my best friend Zoe, just passed away last Friday. She was with me. I wish she was alive because she'd tell this story too. She was with me the week after Michael and Juanita reconciled. And we was in this bar called Ice Bar in Chicago. It used to be on Chicago Avenue. And I never forget that night. We were bored one night, and every club and bar was closed. They were open. So me and her were just sitting in there, just chilling. And you know who walks in? Michael of a backwards Kango and then his Jordan brand. I looked at him and said, hey, what's up, Mike? He was like, hey, what's up, bro? Kept walking, went to the bathroom and came back. You know who walked in after the fact there? We saw Paul Pierce and Eddie Curry, and they were in VIP with nothing but goddamn snow bunnies. Oh, I thought it was snowing. Oh, I thought it was snowing, man. Oh, so we were talking about when that happened. I was like, damn, Michael ain't playing. He got Juanita back and was right back at it, right? But then Juanita filed for divorce not too long after that, right? Not too long after that. When she got divorced, check this out. I say all to say, you don't get higher than your baby daddy. Michael's the greatest of all time. Do you know who Juanita was dating after that? Tribe, do you know who Juanita was dating after that? She was dating a dude who worked at the Metro train. I'm not lying to you. Metro is the train station that we have in Chicago for the suburbs, right? So you have the Metro train station that comes in to get you to downtown. So either you take the Metro and it gets you to the Ogilvy station or it gets you to Union Station. And there's another train station I can't think of as off I think Michigan and Randolph, right? That gets you in. But check it out though, right? My guys that work for Metro, when I went down, Juanita had got us with a regular dude making like $70,000 a year, and this Negro was driving Mike's Bentley. He was driving the Bentley to Metro to work. Oh my God, we were all, I don't even work for Metro. My guy worked for Metro was coming in and it's like, yo, he dating Juanita? Yeah, man, Juanita said, I just want a regular dude. I'm not lying. Juanita was out here bagging a dude making $70,000 at Metro. So when we say you don't get higher than your baby daddy, I don't know what she's doing here right now, but after that divorce, she was messing with a Metro worker. She was messing with a train conductor. Renee's like she was doing the train. So I say all to say what we say here, you don't get higher than your baby daddy, or you don't get better than your ex-husband. So if you married the greatest of all time, you know it goes down. But it went down to her getting a goddamn train conductor. That's Dave's story time. That's Dave's story time. Then he's like, for real? Damn. Not lying to you guys. Hey, I've been working downtown since 2001. A lot of stories about downtown Chicago and Chicago in general, about a whole bunch of city workers, man. Whole bunch of city worker conversations, man. AI birth and one over the Jordan crossover. Yeah. That was a crazy. I remember that crossover. Jordan tried to pay to get it, took off the highlights facts. Jordan lost when AI crossed him up. He had noodle eggs on it. Yeah, everybody get crossed over, Don. The thing, though, is that Philadelphia was sorry. I mean, they had Stackhouse, they had AI, you know, and then they moved Stackhouse after that, you know. Yeah, I mean, Michael got crossed over, but the Bulls still won. You know, in the NBA, everybody get got. You know, it was cool. We saw like, oh damn, Irish and that dude, right? But it's the NBA. Everybody gets shook. Everybody gets shook in the NBA, guys. Just remember that. Everybody gets shook in the NBA. The key is who gets shook the less and who wins the end of the game. That was Mike. That was Mike. Mike was like, I used to be a city worker. Damn, I could have had a shot. I don't know how long it took together, though. All I know, the dude was driving a Bentley to work. Like, you knew it was like, yo, man, what did he rob a bank? Nah, he got with Juanita. It was like, oh, everybody's like, we all like this. Congratulations. Congratulations. Good for you. Congratulations. We were like this. We know, hey, congratulations. We was like, he had his overalls looking dirty. Congratulations. You got dirty now. Congratulations, man. Okay, guys. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here. Guys. Hey, this has been fun today, man. Shout out to all the cats that's been watching this live stream here, man. Hey, man. That was one fortunate dude, says Larry. Yeah, man. We were happy for him. You know, if you saw Men United in one front, we were like, woo! You know, like the 80s, the old school 80s movies where that, you know, the kids at the end of the movie, when you see the good things happen and they do the slow clap to the golf clap, it's like, then the one person goes, woo! With the slow clap, the fast clap, everybody starts. That's all we were. It's like, yeah! We did that 80s montage clap. It was an 80s montage clap for him. Hey, man, stop playing with me, man. Malcolm's like, I need the replay. Malcolm, that was the first time we've seen a real crossover. Okay, guys. It's been fun, guys. I'm out of here. Vinny's like, peace, dude. I'll subscribe. Catch you next live. Thank you, Vinny. Thanks for coming through. Appreciate you, man. Chris like, I'm going to have to go back and watch the beginning of this. Dave, keep killing it, man. Always attending. No doubt, Christian. Yeah, replay games in your future. That's what I say to everybody. Okay, guys, I need you guys to like, subscribe, click on the bell notification below. All right, need you guys to support the channel. Likes are up. Even if you guys can't do the supers, the like button ain't gonna bite you back. Just go ahead and click on it, bloop, bloop, and go right ahead and do the dizzle here, guys. All right. So yeah, like and subscribe, share the videos. Hey, if you got somebody in the WhatsApp group and you want to go ahead and click on that share button or copy the paste the link and drop it into a chat, whether you SMS, whatever the case may be. Hey, get it out. Tell a friend and tell a friend, you know, because hey, you never know. This is the Ain't-ish crew. We have fun here all the time, guys. Yeah, so support the crowd, support the tribe. Support the channel, all that stuff here, guys. No lives tomorrow on Thursday. All right. I got work to do. And on top of that, it's the NBA draft. I'm here for the NBA draft, guys. Oh, I want to see Big Vic go number one. Vic, hey, we won't see, but I want to see all this trade talk, man. All this trade talk that's going on in the NBA, man. Porzingis going to Boston. Bradley Beal going to Phoenix. Who's getting traded next since I've been on this live stream? I got to watch the draft, guys. So no live stream tomorrow, but we'll be back on Friday. We'll be back on Friday, guys. So, yeah, it's been great here. Let me go ahead and do this. So, you hear the music? That means the show is over. As always, peace out.
Dormir en algún lugar, un lugar para trabajar, y si no hay para emigrar. Todo money, money, todo el dinero. Solo un par de gente se lleva el botín entero. Funny, funny, pasa verdadero. Si tienes lo verde siempre llegará primero, pero llegaremos antes o después. Solo a lo suyo, que Dios te lo ve, que por más que tarde lo veré caer. Somos más lo bueno y tenemos fe. El dinero ya lo veré, no vendo mi alma, lo lograré. Seré el más grande, no olvidaré de dónde vengo ni cómo fue. Money work, el mundo quiere dinero. Money work, se arregla con dinero, con dinero. Money work. Yo digo las cosas como son. No quiero ninguna aceptación. Tampoco vengo a pedir perdón porque mis sentimientos se volvieron la canción. Yeah. No me vale mucho como tú me ves. Sabes, tú me llegas solo a los pies. Para mí ser grande es un interés. Ser un buen humano para mí es un deber. El dinero ya lo veré. No vendo mi alma, lo lograré. Seré el más grande, no olvidaré de dónde vengo ni cómo voy. Money work, yeah. El mundo quiere dinero, yeah, yeah. Money work, se arregla con dinero, yeah. Money work, de corazón. La plata no te hace ser feliz. Yeah, de corazón, de corazón. Yeah. La plata no te hace ser feliz. Money work. El mundo quiere dinero. Yeah, 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 yeah. Money work. Se arregla con dinero. Money work. Lunático.